Hello, hello, welcome everyone. My name is Ryan, and we are back with more Card Survival Fantasy Forest. There we go, just making sure chat is working. Yep, the screen is up. Hello, world. We are live. It is Sunday, and I couldn't wait to log in and start playing, so we're starting the stream a little early. Hello, Winged Ashley. Yay. We are playing some cards today. Welcome to the stream. And Katrina's here. Hello, Katrina. Thank you for dropping in. We've got some folks already, so let's get reacquainted with where we were at. So in the last stream, we started a brand new run. We are playing with the Huntsman. This is only our second stream for this character in this run, but we've done others previously. And if you're new or watching me after the fact, you want to watch all the streams, I've got the playlist linked. And of course, it's down in the description of the YouTube video or live stream as well. So I think we were starting to get harassed by the boar, and this shelter is not really safe for us. Our goal was to eventually move to the left one card, so we want to go over to this card and make a base, the mud hut, and put a door on it. That way we'll be safe from the boar and the bear. And as the stream title says, I am bored of the boar. Do you prefer people listening via Twitch or YouTube? Great question, actually. It's really whatever you prefer. Doesn't bother me in the least. The best thing for me would be to open both in one tab, like just have one of them muted while you watch the other one, and maybe switch back and forth when you get ads. But either way, it's just whatever you prefer. Really doesn't bother me at all. But I appreciate you so much being here and thinking about me like that. That's so sweet of you. Katrina says, just to reiterate, using torch scares away animals, including boars. Thank you for mentioning that again. There's my torch. So yeah, we'll keep this on us. Yeah, for sure. You fight with the lit torch and use brandish action multiple times to run it off. Oh, okay, yeah, I didn't know that. That's a big deal. So that could help us, obviously, but we're still going to speed run some planks. Didn't I have a knife? Did we not make a flint knife? I guess not. Maybe it's in another recipe. Yeah, there it is. Hold on, let's take a look at our condition before we start doing stuff. So it's 8 p.m. This is flashing at me. Okay, yeah, we will make a path. Oh, we will make a path at some point, but not right now. I do want to get the mud hut going, but before we do that, we're going to need to make the sieve and the brick mold. Yeah, 100%. I don't think we want to try to make the whole mud hut without those two items. So we're currently not researching anything. Let's make sure to prioritize that. What do we do? What do we do? So if we can find like the brick. Okay, so this is what we need. Planks and planks. We're working on planks. As soon as these things unlock for us to research, we want to prioritize them. But in the meantime, we could do the back. Actually, I'm going to research the carvings. 12 hours. That'll help with our mood a bit. Right now, I think our morale is okay. But, you know, you got to be careful. If we get injured and we get in pain, our mood is going to start to tank. So we need ways to compensate, you know, and mitigate that. But, okay, I think we're caught up with where we're at. So we are dirty. Oh, let's look at our gardens. We got some nettle, which unfortunately got ravaged by the boar. But it's starting to bounce back. It's starting to grow again. So that's good. We don't have to worry about that. This one, let's see, needs low acidity and high hydration. Okay, so we've got garlic and some tern root over here. And in the last one, we just put some spring berries in place. They haven't even taken root yet, but they will shortly. In fact, let's just pass a little bit of time here. Okay, we're going to wash ourselves because we're very dirty. All right, and let's see what else. We're pretty wakeful, but it is getting towards nighttime. If the boar shows up, we'll probably try and brandish our torch, as Cad has recommended. Let's do... Actually, hold on. Was that enough time? Yes, so these have now taken... Let's look at them. Can be found in oak areas. Needs medium acidity, medium hydration, and high nutrients. Okay, do we have any poops laying around? No, we don't. What happens if I put bugs in my garden? Nothing. That's okay. So we want to slap some nutrients on this one as soon as possible. I mean, as far as everything else goes, it's at medium acidity right now. So we'll leave it. I mean, it started off at 100% hydration, so we'll just let that fall. So right now, this is good to go. We don't need to touch it. We could just inspect it. Okay, we're shivering cold, so let's warm up. It's 9 p.m. We've still got some wakefulness left. What was I boiling water for? Were we making something? Okay, that's ready to eat. Let's just go ahead and eat it. Ooh, tasty frog stew, everybody. You know that we are truly a huntsman, truly one with nature when frog stew is like, yummy, good. Oh, I can't fault him. He's been living in the woods a long time, people. Long time. You might like a good frog stew if you lived in the woods all your life, too. All right, let's go ahead and pop that in. Now we're looking at an hour. Let's do it. Okay, we're shivering again, so we'll warm up. We're pretty tired from that. It's still not exhausted yet, but now wait a second. Now I need to make the quill, don't I? We might not have that one researched either. Is that even available? Oh, we got to make the ink. Oh, okay. So let me see if I can remember this, cat, because we might be able to just whip this up real quick. I don't have any of the small stone, or the small clay vessels, I mean, to actually keep it for good, but we could just make more, can't we? All right, what am I doing wrong here? Let me see. No. Let me read charcoal powder. Can be added to hot water. Okay, there's the clue that we needed. Hey, Mongoose is here. Need a feather to make a quill too. That's right. We were having such trouble. Oh, we do have some feathers. Okay, we did get some feathers. I've forgotten where we got those, but it felt like we were having a lot of trouble killing a partridge early on. Remember, because we initially wanted the bone. All right, so is the river unfrozen? Yes, it is. Welcome, Mongoose. Welcome. How you doing? I don't think I researched the soot ink yet either. No, resin is needed. Oh, poo. So I don't need to make charcoal water at all. No. I'm doing the wrong thing. All right, so we'll take that out. We're going to drop that on the ground for now. Let's put the water away. In the morning, we're going to go get some resin. We've got quite a few things we need to do as usual, but let me grab a clay bowl. Do I have any kind of bag? No. Okay. All right, let's go to bed. It's after midnight. We are tired. We've got the minor sleep deprivation, so we shall sleep. Waking up sleepier than expected. I'm sorry to hear that, Mongoose. Yeah, I took a little nap today, too, after I made some shorts. All right, sleep deprivation is still lingering, but we've woken up, so we're going to defecate, and then I'm going to grab that poo-poo, and I'm going to slather it all over our garden. Then we're going to urinate. Then we're going to take a drink, and we're real quick. It's 6 in the morning. It's a little rainy. Let's go back to bed for just a little while. Okay, sleep deprivation has dropped off, so we're going to wake back up, warm up. Let's harvest a bit of nettle. Oh, okay. So we still don't have the planks yet, do we? I still didn't get those up and going. No, that's got a bit more time, so we can work on something else. Let's just do this basket real quick. All right, let's get a couple things going. We're going to boil up some nettle leaves for our breakfast here. Okay. We'll try and mix it with something else. Hope maybe we'll get something in our trap. Drop those on the ground. Now I have a small rash and we're pretty dirty, so let's go ahead and wash ourselves. That's done, so we'll just take it out and hold on to... Actually, we are getting kind of hungry, aren't we? Let's do a little fishing. All right. We are looking forward to a big new update coming out for this game. Hopefully in the next week or two, I'm guessing, but we don't know for sure yet. Do we? Oh, I let my fire go out. What an amateur move. Do I not have any logs and stuff? What was that? What was that amateur hour stuff? Alright, no worries, no worries. Where's my needles? No, I'm not going to use feathers. No. There we go. Alright, let's put that away. Let's fish again while our little minnow cooks. Oh, good, we got a perch. Take it out, put it in the bowl, and eat it. Alright, awesome. So we got one little piece of raw fish. Let's grab a bit more nettle. I really don't like eating like any kind of meat without the nettles mixed in because, you know, he just enjoys it so much. You feel bad not giving it to him. Alright. Come here. Put you in there, and we should definitely eat it. So down it goes. Okay, we need to go cut up a pine tree because we don't have a pine tree here. We need to go north for pine trees. I hope you still make a short of the time I painted the research bench pink. I'll have to. I'm sorry I missed that one, but that one was a little while back. But I just do still have the recordings for all of those. All right, we're slightly hungry. We're a little bit rashy, but we're on a mission this morning. I kind of want to. I want to burn through this too. Let's get this done real quick, because then we can start researching some of the good stuff that we really need. Beautiful. All right, that's a big deal right there. We got some planks. Now we are going to quickly knock out those little exclamation marks. I'm going to switch over to the brick mold. I do not care about the basket enough to keep it going. Now, when I cut the pine tree, I need a bowl, don't I? Yeah. So we're going to bring a bowl. Planks. All right, let's rest. So it's 2 p.m. It's pretty late in the day to go exploring, but we're just going to go. Okay. Oh, no need for the bowl. I'm thinking of birch sap, aren't I? Well, we'll bring it in case... I mean, it's already with me, so we'll bring it. Let's keep going. Wait. Is there a pine tree here? No. Are we going to have to climb the falls to find a pine tree, maybe? I don't have the map yet, so we can't look at the map. It just accumulates on the ground after a while? Gotcha. Yeah, we're going to have to climb the falls, aren't we? It's only 3:30. So, yeah, we'll climb up. I don't have a rope yet, so we do have a risk of falling. But even with the rope, there's a pine tree. That was it. That was the move. You can go around the falls, but it's like, what, 4 or 5 extra spaces, basically. Yeah, that doesn't work. Let's forage here a little bit. Bugs and sticks. Oh, boy. Flint, nah, we're going to go for the rustic spear because I want to keep... The flint spear is better, but I want to keep the durability on that preserved as much as possible. I wonder if rain makes you more likely to fall. That's a good question. Don't have to climb. You could have moved. Yeah, we could go around, but it's like... at this point, we would have gotten here by nighttime. Let's poke it. Pierced it. Right through its tiny little brain. All right, we're shivering cold. I want to sit here and wait. We're going to need to clear. How long does this take? We'll have to come back, won't we, Cat? Yeah, we're not, unless I sleep here, we're not going to be able to pick this up right away, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and get the fire made. We're going to need to light this and warm up because we are darn cold right now. Like close to hypothermic. Alright. Now, we can take a quick drink. It's 6:30 almost. Let's get back home. Alright. Climb down. Rain does make it harder to climb. Ages like a day. Okay. Okay, here we go. Here we go. We're not super cold yet, so let's keep traveling south. This thing's burning away in my bare hands. Keep going. We're not really cold right now, so we can just light it. I think, well, we're only 1 north of home now, but let's just play it safe. It's 1 hour until sundown. I should have grabbed that wood. Alright, we're home. So, we shall get our knife out, strap the bowl. Actually, hold on. Let's go ahead and get some more nettles. Yeah, I need to go a couple spaces to the north and just harvest the crap out of the nettle plants one day. Maybe after we make the gloves, that would be a little bit easier for us. Your bare hands. My polar bear hands. All right, how's this doing? Yeah, it's going good. All right, cut this baby open. Take that out. Drop the bones on the ground. Put that in there. All right, so we are shivering cold. Let's warm it up. Wait a second. Where's my good bowl? What? What? Wait, what just happened? Oh. Oh, it's the wrong one. I confused myself. All right, let's boil these nettles up. We'll take that one out, add the cooked bird in, and we'll eat it. Take that out. Take it out. All right, so we got some nettles there for the next bit of meat that we get. Maybe we should do a bit of fishing, but let's take a closer look at the gardens. So this is 64%. This one needs high water, right? No, mid-hydration, low acidity, mid-nutrients. How's the acidity on this baby? 4%? That's fine. Low acidity, high hydration. Doesn't even mention nutrients. Medium, high nutrients, medium. I don't know how well these two actually pair together, but I'm really more concerned about the garlic. So that's what I'm going to focus on. And that's pretty good. This one we know. We want this to be middling. Wait, doesn't it say middling? Medium. Let's sprinkle a little bit of ash on it because 64% is more than midway. That's charcoal powder. There we go. Keep that at about 50%. That's what we want. More nutrients, so we need to poop in the morning and smear it around on the ground there. Okay, let's see here. Let's inspect. Okay. I don't know if that was worth it, but I did it. So, when in doubt, make something. Let's look real quick at our blueprints. We have not made a broom yet. That could be something we whip together because I know it's going to be part of our journal. Yeah. I don't have an indoor location to clean, but we could just do that if we get bored or if we need to pass some time. Ooh, rope. Actually, that's probably what we should prioritize. See, look at this. Just looking around. I'm already finding stuff. I was kind of tempted to dig a pit trap, but for one, we don't have the shovel researched yet. And I'd rather spend the time that I would digging actually working on the mud hut, I think. Okay. We can just spend time working on that rope, which, as we all know, you guys know what that means. Let's see, do I have my hotkeys? Yes. Okay, let's see what you guys are saying. I don't know either. The inspecting doesn't appear to do much or last long. I think it improves the health, but I don't know. That's a question for Katrina. Okay, let's do this. You know what else I need to do is cut some more wood. Oh, there's no more wood in this area. That's right. We need to go get some wood and screw it. We'll get some nettles too tomorrow. Okay. It's almost 10 o'clock. Let's warm up. We've still got those bowls with the boiled nettles. So let's catch a fish. Okay, well, I guess that's what we're catching. Yeah, I don't have any wood. My fire's gonna... Oh, God, I hear the bear. God damn it. Are you stinking kidding me? All right, hold on now. He smelled the minnow and he got hungry. Oh, great. There he is. All right, hold on. Let's drop it. Put that away. Let's take that out. I hear you, buddy. Let's put that in there. Let's grab the torch. And let's go to the south. Bear tracks? Yes, it is. Not needing to poop while the bear's there again. Oh, now I hear the pig. And the beast is somewhere out there. Great. Just wonderful. Isn't life just precious out here in the forest? Let's poop. You know what? In the face of danger, I shall take a shit. All right, let's urinate. You guys ever seen the way rhinoceros, or no, hippos. You ever seen the way hippos poop? Look it up if you've never seen it. I could describe it as helicopter action. But that's kind of how I imagine this guy poops sometimes. All right, let's not get too graphic with it. Let's go ahead. Light her up. Keep the torch with me. You don't look that up. It's natural. You know, animals are animals. And apparently scientists still don't even understand like why hippos defecate in that way. But they all do it. They all do it. All right, so we're warmed up. We're filled to the gills. I've got my torch on me. I'm just going to eat this. Lit torch in both hands. Confirm. Well, I don't really want to charge it, do I? I mean, normally I would escape here, but there's a chance that we get injured. I imagine there's a chance we get injured here, too. I am holding the torch. It's midnight. God, these animals are the worst. I'm just going to escape. All right. Whoop. Yeah, okay. We got away. The pig is still... Oh, caught something. The pig is still nearby. And now my I almost called it my trebuchet. My travois is to the south of us, and this fire is about to burn out. Let's go back south real quick. Alright. I'm not afraid of you poopers. Alright. I just need a bit of wood. Leave me alone. That's right. You listened. Might have to make another torch. Down to 17%. So let's extinguish it. I guess we'll keep it near and dear. Let's take everything out. Poop goes on there. You go on there. And now it's time for us to get to bed. Yeah, we're pretty tired, so we'll reset our trap in the morning. Just throw those scraps in there. Ideally, you need to ambush it to get... Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. I woke up too early. Let's go ahead and warm up after we take a drink. Let's wash ourselves, too. We're pretty dirty. Warm up. Okay, what did I put in here? Oh, the perch. All right, we'll release that spirit, and we'll deal with the perch after we wake up again. 7 a.m. We don't need to sleep for long. Ah! It didn't drop off still. God, it's 9:30. Why did I stay awake so long? Alright, let's cut this open. We're going to stay awake for a little bit. I feel like things are not going so great right now, but... Okay, the dead mouse is in there. Let's put that fish in there, too. We'll cook that up real quick. Okay. Boil up some nettles. Warm it up. Mouse had a spirit. The mouse has no spirit. I didn't even cook in the water. Hold on. I think that means it's going to dissolve, though, right? No, the mouse did have a spirit. Oh, dear Lord. I've betrayed the mouse's spirit. No, but I released it, okay? Calm down, everybody. Calm down. The mouse had a spirit. What kind of crazy mixed up world is this? Alright, how's our farms doing? This one's getting a little acidic. Sprinkle some magic pixie dust on it. And this one's at 52% water. Needs mid hydration. Well, then it's fine. It's fine. Oops. Oh, that's the other version. Dang it. Well. What are we researching? We're still researching the sieve. Okay, or the brick mold, I mean. That's fine. We need to wait for that really anyway. So what I'm thinking is we're going to go north again. And probably go retrieve that resin. It's early enough. I'm also going to take the travois and the axe, and we're going to harvest a little along the way. I don't love the sleep deprivation, but I'm going to ignore it for right now. Let's go north. I don't love the idea of climbing again without the rope, but hopefully this will be the last time we do that. We'll see, right? Alright, so Travois can stay here. In fact, let's throw some nettles on that too. I wanted to get... we'll wait to harvest them on the way back. I think is probably the best thing for their rotting factor. Alright. Oh, too tired. Let's rest. North. What are we looking at? Badger tracks going west. We will not be put off on our mission here. We are on target. We know where we're going. Going to get that clump of resin that's hopefully on the ground up here. Is it up here? Yay! That's all we needed. Put the bugs in the bowl. Let's go ahead and... No, foraging's not great up here, is it? That's right. The foraging is better in the south where we're at. Alright, we made it without falling. Eat the bugs. Nom, 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 nom. What do I look like? Gollum from Lord of the Rings? How dare you, mini mongoose? Moderate. Oh, I just saw a squirrel. Damn it. Moderators, please ban mini mongoose. I can't really carry anything else, so let's go back. Hey, Chip Wheatley. Bugs and a mouse sound like a nice snack. I know. Listen, you're living out here in the woods. Beggars can't be choosers, is what my mom always told me when she'd throw some cereal at me for dinner. No, I'm just kidding. That never happened. Let's switch to the sooting first. And then we'll go back to the sieve. Now, wait. It's got its own little tab right here. The brick mold. It's an advanced tool. Wait. What the hell am I doing? We're not even in the right place. Take a drink. Let's harvest some of those darn nettles. Bloop. I love nettles. It's like this guy's favorite food. They're so tasty. All right, we got to go south. We got a handful of them. I got some bugs as croutons. The bugs are my croutons. Now, we'll take that out. Let's unload, drop. Okay, hold on. I'm doing this wrong. 1, 2. Oh, yeah, nettles for days, people. Let's go. All right, we got a little bit. Did I get wood? Yeah, I got a little bit of wood. 8 of them. It's not going to last that long. We're exhausted. We're super rashy, so let's go ahead and warm it up. Okay. Where's that mouse? Come here, crunchy little guy. Let me crunch on you. Eat it all. Tastes okay. You should love that, bro. You should love that. Okay. You know, I'm not going to lie, the resin actually kind of looks tasty too, doesn't it? Maybe it's like a lollipop. I like to eat it. I want to eat the resin too, but there's no option. It even looks tasty once you've heated it up, people. Am I crazy? Come on. Somebody side with me here. Somebody tell me that they want to eat pine resin. Looks like candy. There we go. Delicious, delicious toffee. Some sort of English toffee, I think. Right, Kat? The English love their toffee. Crystallized honey or a jello. Let's. Oh, I caught something. Yippee skippy. Hold on. Bugs this time. So we got a frog boy. Let's roast him over an open fire. Just like you do a chestnut. I could also eat this boiler's moss, this healer's moss, I mean, but I'm kind of above that. I don't stoop to that level. I probably should have planted that other berry, shouldn't I? Okay, hold on. Let's observe. What does this one need? High hydration? Yeah. Okay. So our boy here, we need to put some of the water of life on it. There we go. That's good. Looks pretty, but I wouldn't eat it. Listen, maybe you dissolve a little bit in some hot water, a little pine sap tea. Come on. Okay. What the hell are we doing? It's 4. We're halfway to a rope. We're just waiting on the frog to crisp up a little bit before I eat him, bones and brain and all. So let's go ahead and hit this. Extract. Take it out. Eat it all. Oh, good. We need to poop. I've never been so excited to take a dump. All right, let's, yeah, put that on there. You forgot it. Yo, wait. You can eat the frogs with moss and nettles? No, I forgot. I told you I'm above eating moss. I don't eat moss. What do I look like? A beetle? Beetles eat moss, right? Okay, let's wash ourselves here. I'm about to go crazy from this rash I've got. We're clean again. We're probably going to go to sleep pretty early today, but we're working on soot ink. As fun as that sounds. Oh, I didn't lay out the brick mold yet. That was the wrong square. Okay. Oh, look at that. 2 hours. Well, my little... Do we have the time? Screw it. The flint knife broke. Yeah. Look at that. The brick mold. All right. You know what? We'll do it tomorrow. We need to go to the west 1 square and get ready, start the mud hut now. I expect it's going to need bricks. So maybe we can work on some bricks. But honestly, no. We're going to go to bed. We're going to be responsible. Act like we have a big test tomorrow, and we're going to go to sleep early. Get a good night's rest. Here we go. Oh, the Moon Maiden. So we've learned that neither one of these will really do anything until we get that moon blessing. So, not going to worry about that. All right. It's 1 a.m. We're not fully rested, but let's warm up. We did drop off the sleep deprivation, so that's good. Yeah, let's just take a drink and sprinkle some ash on this. Wow, this one really wants to get acidic, man. The acidity rises like crazy. These don't rise much at all, but maybe it's because I took these down to 0 and then did it. Okay, what's the hydration on this one? Mid. Maybe by morning we'll need to. What are these looking like here? 17%. Jesus. I mean, it's realistic. It's going to take a while. 8%. Okay. Health's 100. And these we just planted, so they're not going to be very much. 2%. Okay. Listen, don't judge the mite infestation. God damn it, mongoose. What do I do about mites? Oh, and poops adds acidity. Well, that makes sense. Goes hand in hand with adding poop, doesn't it? Okay, drop that on the ground. Meaning, mongoose, you're walking a tight line here. You're about to get yourself banned talking about acidic poops and stuff. I don't know, ignore mites and just inspect them more. Oh, fire root for the mites. No way. I've got fire root, or don't I? No, maybe that's the other one I'm thinking of. Okay, cool. So you burn the mites. I have a gross story. This was when I was a young kid. How many people here have ever had a tick? You ever had a tick bite into you and then you find it, like when you're showering, or if you search, as you should always search yourself after a hike. Well, I had a tick on me. I was probably like 12 or 13. And my first stepdad, I ran out of the shower. He's like, "There's a tick on my shoulder. Get it off." I was, terrified. But he took his cigarette butt and held the lit cigarette butt right near the end of the tick, where it was embedded in my skin. And that tick popped right out and like started crawling away because it was terrified of the heat, obviously. It was only there for a brief moment, so it didn't like burn me or anything. Like he wasn't burning me or anything like that. But it worked like a charm, though, and it was awful experience. But I still remember it to this day. Yeah, ticks are no joke, though, people. You got to watch for those things. All right, anyway, let's stop grossing each other out. Let's stop grossing out the chat over here. Let's play with our spin dial. The Spin Doctors. Now, there's a great band. Don't you want to call me baby? Just go ahead now. Cat had to take bite once. Cat removed it with tweezers. Yeah, there's a lot of controversy you hear about removing ticks. Like, some people say don't use tweezers. Some people say leave it in until it falls out naturally, which is, I'm like, that's not going to happen, And I've heard some people recommend like a lit match, or a cigarette butt, like my stepfather did. The problem, I think, is that, from what I've heard, and again, this is going to get kind of gross, is that when a tick feels like its life is threatened, or it just has this voluntary reaction to vomit its stomach contents back into the wound, I think. And that's why they say you don't want to use fire, because that can traumatize the animal, the insect. And also, I've heard forcefully removing it with like tweezers can actually pop the head off and leave the head embedded in the wound when you've just pulled out the body of the tick, you know what I'm saying, which can further cause like infection problems. Again, I'm not an expert. This is just what I've heard. More like just, folk medicine and stuff. Cat was skillful and gentle. Cat, don't ever say that again. All right, let's put that in there. It's 1:47 in the morning. Why am I still awake? I woke up to make a rope in my sleep. I'm going to go back to bed and wake up with this rope all tangled up around me and think like I was attacked by a ghost or something. Wait, we're kind of cold. Hold on, let's... Yippee. Well, we're living out here in the woods, people. We're going to have to talk about, bugs and all that gross stuff. It's just going to happen. Okay. Poops. So, wait, what kind of fertilizer do we want? Mid to high nutrients. All right, we'll slap some of this in here. Put the ash on it. Gorgeous. Now, this one said high hydration, right? No, mid hydration. I'm sorry, I'm always confusing them. This was the one we needed to get to mid hydration. And then this one wants high hydration. Close. We need hydration. Do we have more nettles laying around? I think we ate them all. And that's the thing about nettles, man. You can go through those real quick. Okay, because we are hungry again. It's never any battle with this guy in food. But fishing is usually the way to go. So let's throw wood on the fire. Beautiful. I'm going to cast off a couple of times here. Nice. We're going to urinate. We're going to warm up. Let's fish once more. Okay. So. We got 2 perches, and I've released 2 spirits. I think that... Wait. I think they have tapeworms, bottomless stomachs, these guys. I know. He might. Maybe he does have an infection. Or not an infection, a parasite. Okay. It's 8 in the morning. Plenty of time. We'll just cook that fish up. And how's the nettles situation here at home? 29%. We'll harvest it. Okay. Take it all out. Ooh. We got 3 of them, but that's good. All right, let's wash ourselves. All right, in you go. Okay, good meals, everybody. Good meals. Here's to you. Okay. Ooh, the amulet. That's good news. Yeah. Before we start whipping up bricks, here's what we're gonna do. Are we still working on soot ink? That is what I'm researching, isn't it? It's taking an hour and a half. 5 hours. All right. We're gonna go west and set up the blueprint. Oh, wait. Have I even researched it like a dumbass? Probably not. I can't even set up a blueprint, can I? Wait, where is it? Do I need to... I probably need to make like a brick first. I'm not even sure where the hell it's at. I feel like I was in this one, but it's not. Construct. It's got to be in construction. There it is. Mud brick needed. Well, all right. Here's what we'll do to make it not totally a wasted trip. Let's forage a little bit. Hey, cutie bun bunny. Hello. Welcome to the stream. It's been a long time since we chatted. Glad you could make it. How are you doing? Also, my dad told me the tick thing was true for leeches as well. Yeah, 100%. 100%. I've seen people, not in real life, but in like movies and stuff, use flame or embers to remove leeches. Yeah. See, everybody has this. Everybody has experience with the grosser side of life. We just don't talk about it unless you come to my live stream. But no, I'm kidding. What's going on, everybody? Thanks for coming in. Apparently salt works really well for leeches too. Oh, yeah, like a slug. Like a sluggo. All right, let's go back with our spring berries. Oh, we're going to plant these. In you go, little berries. Look at that, Mongoose. I'm finally going to eat some healer's moss like you wanted me to. Gross. All right, let's warm it up. Warm it up, Chris. It's been wild. So I've been absent. I'm glad to be able to pop in this time. Yeah, I'm glad too. I hope you're doing okay and everything's going good for you. We missed you on the event yesterday, on the server event, but no worries. Well, of course, we'll have many, many more. All right, what am I doing? We're making some mud bricks, people. Now is when I really need the shovel, but that's okay. I'm a shovel kind of guy. I'm a shovelless kind of guy. Oh, do I have enough reeds? Oh my god, I probably don't. Let's get proactive about reeds, people. That's 10 of them. It's a good start for now. All right, we're going to start soaking them. So there's a way to do this all at once or something. Okay, so we did make the brick, which now means we can research this, but yeah, we'll probably do that after the sooting, to be honest. Let's start throwing these bricks onto ye old Travoy. That's good. Let's see. I miss each time. I'm so glad to catch the VODs for those. Aw, yeah. This one was really fun. Minnie Mongoose really outdid herself on the boat race track that we made. Yeah, it was super cool. You know what? Maybe next weekend, we're going to do the chiseling studio this coming Saturday, so it's actually not going to be a live stream. We're changing it up a little bit. We're still going to have a bunch of people there, hopefully, and, you know, Mongoose is going to do a chiseling studio. But maybe when we've got everybody there, if you can make it or whoever else can make it, we could do like another couple runs of the boat race or any of the other stuff that we've got set up. You know, we're always free to use it, of course. You can't use stag antlers as shovels if you kill a stag. I know, Celtax. I made it a point with this run to actually focus on gardening. Trying to, you know, focus on a lot of the stuff that I failed to do in the first one. So I'm trying to learn from the mistakes. What are we growing? So the first one is all nettles across the board. It actually got ripped down by the boar. The freaking boar came in and destroyed my nettles, but they grew back, so they're kind of stunted. In the second one, we've got garlic and turnroot. Now with this one, I kind of just threw the turnroot in there, but it's the garlic that I'm really most interested in growing here. And then in this last one, we've got a whole crop of spring berries. I just felt like spring berries would probably be something fun to grow, but yeah. We might do another one, but right now we're currently in the midst of trying to build the mud hut in the west. I am going to build my mud hut in one card to the west of where we're at, but we're just waiting on research for now. So let's do some more important stuff, like build a broom. Or no, is there any other blueprints? Oh, I need a knife. That's what I need, and I need that. I have garlic in my real life garden and some taters. Ooh, garlic, potatoes, and chop up some onions too. Fry it all in a skillet. That's a delicious meal. It was actually Napoleon's favorite meal when he was out on campaign, was fried potatoes and onions. And I'm sure he would have liked a little garlic in there too. Oh man, those spring berries are going to take a very long time. Yeah, Wonder Truth full seasons. Whoa. Well, that's what we're in it for. We're in for the long haul on this one, hopefully. We'll see. Garlic is actually antibacterial, antiseptic, and antifungal, and it tastes great. Yeah, actually, funny you mentioned that, Cutie, because we need garlic to make things like these ointments. Like, I think, in fact, this requires garlic. Yeah, this healing ointment in the game requires you to put garlic and appleweed, whatever the hell that is. Oh no, she got an ad just as I was talking to her. I'm sorry. Springberry bushes take like a year to mature, but you get so many berries every harvest once they do. That's exciting. All right, we'll see if we can pull it off. I expect the nettles will be grown, though, by the time, or before we get to winter. Unless the frickin' pig comes through here again. All right, we're working, people. We're working. I promise. What am I doing? Okay, we got soot ink, so let's get that up there. We're going to work on that, but prior to, we're going to set our research for the hut. Jabba the Hutt. Did anybody see Mandalorian and Grogu? Anybody who says yes, Mini Mongoose, ban them, please. I need all bans going out. No, I'm kidding. It's fine. If you went and you paid Disney money to watch one of their products, I'm not going to ban you. Calm down. But I might. Mini Mongoose might. Most plants grow in around one season for this game. Decently worth it for the time. What's up, Cutie Bunny's back? Darn ads. Jeff Bezos. Oh, you know what, Cutie Bun? We had a really good political discussion too yesterday after the events were over and like we ended the stream. There was like 5 or 6 of us. We got into a good discussion about politics. You missed it. You missed it, unfortunately, but it was fun. Minnie Mongoose was there and she loved it. All right, so we're boiling up river water. We're going to turn this cold resin into hot resin. And in the meantime, we're going to oh, I can't chop wood. Can't clear. I want to clear. What's in there? Oh, the mud brickies. Yeah. Let's dig up some more mud. Is that cooked yet, or what happened? Oh, it's okay. Yeah. So we got a globule of resin here. We got some hot waters. Oh no! I need more charcoal powder. Oh no. Well, hopefully my resin doesn't harden up on me here. It did. It did. You betrayed me, resin. How dare you? All right, autofill that. At least we get more Pedro Pascal content. Mongoose. Let's see. Surely one little bunny wouldn't. Wait, I can live with that. Oh, you guys like the old Pedro? He is a good-looking fella, isn't he? He's a good-looking guy. I think he only pulls his helmet off once in the whole movie, though, for like, what, 10 minutes or less? But either way. All right, I'm just kidding. Everybody's free to like whatever movie franchises they like. Please. All right, let's see what's happening. We're waiting on this to globulize. Okay, there it is. Look at that delicious resin. I'm going to eat it. Now, I just made that, and it's all going to evaporate away because I don't even have the quill researched yet, like a dummy. Because I need soot ink. Well, it only takes 30 minutes, so we'll just research that real quick while we do this knife thing. Hold on, let me urinate. Urine. God, 2 hours to make a knife. What am I, like a granny over here making knives like at grandma speed? No offense to grandmas out there. They're lovely people. All right, let's put that down. Let's see. And what Mitty said, he's a handsome lad, but more important, he seems to have a great personality. He does. I think he, excuse me, he didn't really get super well known and famous till kind of later in his years, like just recently, within the last 5 years or so, right? Pedro wasn't like a super big celebrity until Mando. Wasn't Mandalorian like his big first break? But he really has taken off since then. Yeah, you see him tons of stuff now. And he is really personable, like in interviews and stuff. You can tell when he's like talking to somebody, even on these press junkets where, you know, so many actors get like annoyed or like lose their patience. He seems like he's genuinely like trying to communicate and stuff. It's got to be annoying too, having people ask you like the same questions over and over. And what's it like to act with a puppet? Okay, so we've got our quill done. Did we? Wait, where's the quill? Did I start talking about Pedro and my mind just wanders. Can I use the crap knife? No, it's a sharp cutting tool. Okay, fine. I have to use my good knife. Woohoo! We got a map, people. Almost. Did the bear come in and eat my parchment? No. Okay, we're fine. Yay. Look at that. Wait, what? Wait, what? Okay. There it is. Now that's pretty good. All we know is like this one trek south. Okay, we know a little bit down here. All right, cool. So I think what we're gonna do, let's ink up the pen one more time. Let's take this torch out of here and drop it on the ground, and we're gonna keep those items with us. Now, We're working on research for our mud hut, but this is going to take 2 days. So we've got to occupy ourselves, and I think we should just work on fishing and making bricks. I don't know exactly how many bricks we make for the mud hut, but it's going to be a lot, I think. So we'll knock out a few dozen. Just load them up, and let's take the time to fish here. Yep, the map is in full effect. Unfortunately, I have no coke. I can. Oh, you guys jinxed. He was Game of Thrones. That's right. That's right. That was probably where he took off. Was in Game of Thrones. He was shoot, what was his name in Game of Thrones? He was the really flashy fighter from Davos. I think Davos. I can't remember. It's been a while since I watched it, but yeah, no, that's right. That's where he took off. I guarantee it. Wait, no, I don't want to do that. Do I want the perch thing? Oh, God. There's something here. There's something happening here. I just want to release this stupid thing, spirit, and then eat it. Whoa, the stag. Welcome to my world, stag. We shall approach. We shall hunt. We'll go with the flint spear in both hands. Confirmed. Attack. Charge it like a maniac. Poke. Stag disappears into the foliage. Goodbye. How dare you. Oh, you're still around here. He's over here pooping around. All right, let's rearm. Got a little bit of food, so we will release the spirit, the non-existent spirit of the dead mouse. Yeah, right. Oberon, that's right, Oberon. That's a cool name. Where the bugs just drop into my lap from? Reeds can be wet or dried. Okay. Oh, 40 bricks, 36 reeds, some long sticks as well. Perfect. Thanks, buddy. He got his head smushed. That's right. The mountain came down on him, crushed him. That was a good fight, though. You know, that's why Lord of the Rings, that's why Game of Thrones is, I mean, one of the reasons why it got such a great name for itself, at least early on, was because they weren't afraid to kill off, like, favorite characters or personality, you know, real, you know, interesting characters, main characters. All right, let's wash ourselves. So I've got a clay bowl with some gross stuff in it. Let's put that on the fire. Let's go ahead and harvest up some nettle. So one of my bowls is now dominated by soot ink. I should probably make some more bowls. Ooh, I got 4 nettle leaves out of that. Let's take those out. I got a plan for you. All right. Onto the fire. Wonder what happens if you boil soot ink. Turns into soot paste. All right, let's warm up. I feel like I've got some allergies or something. All right, let's take that out. Drop that in. And we've got 2 delicious meals. What? What just dinged? Oh. Oh. Rearm it. These frogs just cannot resist my traps, baby. So now I need some of that moss. Oh, look at that mongoose. We've got healer's moss. So do I roast him? Eat it? Take it out. We're going to need a bit more nettle, which we are getting low on. I'm not going to lie to you. We might be coming to critical levels of nettle here pretty soon. Where's my other bowl? Oh, it's already stacked up. Oh, my goodness, everybody. All right, let's look at our thing here. So we're at 50% acidity, 50% hydration just about, which is right where these need to be with the high nutrient levels. Hold on a second, guys. I'll be right back. Okay. Ken, I was under the impression that the healer's moss was just, you ate it just raw, right? I didn't think it boiled at all. Wait, what's in here? Put it in there. Alright, we got a pretty bad rash, so we'll wash ourselves. Take it on out. Yeah, it did boil it. Good call, cat. Good call. Alright, come here, you froggo. We'll just put you in there. Actually, no. That needs to go in there. That on there. Eat. How's my weight? Hey, we're at 65. Okay. We're holding on strong. He's holding on strong. I think it's time for Betty Bye here. Hey, sales tax says, I had to restart my phone. LOL, mobile works fine. Oh, cutie, I'm sorry. Let's see, you can eat it raw, but it's very bitter. Boiling reduces the bitterness. Much better tasting after boiling the moss. Better without it. Okay, cool. Yep, so we've got set up here for a little meal. Let's just see if we can fish something up to put in there. We'll go to bed soon. No luck. Okay, well, that's the worst thing we could have caught, but... Alright, let's put some wood on this fire for Betty Bye. Now let me look. Okay, 50% hydration, acidity is fine, 100%. These are perfect. This needs high hydration, low acidity, so we could probably do a bit more water. High, mid, low. I think that's perfect. Yeah, mid to high to low. Okay, we're fine. Let's warm up. And we'll save that for morning. Let's go to bed. It's midnight. Oh, I hear a bird. Yeah, we'll just go to sleep. This snare trap never catches anything. So it's my disappointing child. Oh, woke up because I really need to poop. Oh, let's go. Drink. All right, the poops have come and gone. I'm going to go ahead and just get rid of this one because I think we're pretty full up on fertilizers. And we shall, you know what, let's warm up real quick. Nappy time. Pretty pooped up. Sleep deprivation is still lingering, so let's go ahead and eat this. We'll warm up again real quick, and we're going to go right back to bed, but just very briefly. There it goes. Sleep deprivation has dropped off. You know, we slept in a little bit. Personally, I like to get up around 6 or 7, but 9 a.m., he's a lazy bones. Some people might say he's lazy. Okay, so one thing we know we're going to need is more nettle. Or not nettle, I'm sorry, more reeds. More reeds. This is at 51%. How do I repair this with just leaves and crap? Yeah, let's do that real quick. Oh man, I finally slept in today and it was great. Congratulations, cutie. That's important that you get caught up with rest every once in a while, I think. Yeah. I'm a big advocate of like 8 to 9 to 10 hours of sleep. Excuse me. No, not necessarily 10. Maybe when I was young. When I was a teenager, I could sleep for days. Sometimes it felt like. Alright. Do we have any mud right now? No. We also don't have any reeds, so we're backed into a corner here. Let's go ahead and collect. What happened to the bugs I just put into this thing? Okay. That's glorious. We're still researching. 88% on the fire. Let's see, women generally need more sleep than men. 10 hours is better for women. There you go. Honestly, the older I get, the more I'm a believer of the solid 8 hours and a good breakfast. Oh, definitely. Especially while, you know, okay, there you go, Mongoose. Maybe that's why I'm still tired. Oh, no. All right. Let's keep going. Also, could imagine a game with the menstruation system. Yeah, I could imagine this game with 100%. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised at all if they added that at some point. Maybe they will. Maybe by popular demand. Let's go ahead and... I was actually really fully expecting Cataclysm, Dark Days Ahead, the game that game that I play. Like, after my first 12 to 20 hours in that game. I wanted to play like a female character, and for whatever reason, I was convinced that that game probably had menstruation. Well, the reason I was convinced is because it does have like pads and stuff, female hygiene products in it, which you can find in trade, but there actually isn't a menstruation system, which I was a little sad about. I was a little disappointed. I would cry with a mental system survival game. It would be crazy realistic, but imagine having to deal with the hygiene and the debuffs. Yeah. They're going to introduce pregnancies and children in this game. That's right. Eventually, you'll be able to have your own family and stuff. I see a menstruation mod for The Sims 4. Oh, really? Further down the line, yeah. Now, one thing I'm realizing, too, is we're going to need more boards to make, like, a door. And I think, in fact, I won't even be able to make the sieve with just 3. So it's probably not a bad idea to, like, occasionally chop at this tree over here. Let's get a small oak down for our broom. Okay, we're too tired now. Let's gaze at the water. That was fun. Alright, let's go ahead and chop. Alright, we're going to urinate. What's on my travois? Oh, the mud bricks. You know what? Let's take the travois with these 12 or whatever mud bricks. We're going to take a drinky poo. And I'm going to warm up. No, we don't need to warm up. And we're going to go to the west real quick. Actually, we'll spend most of the day over here. So let's take that out. I'm going to chop up some wood. Need a bit wood to take over. In you go. Not too much. I don't want to chop this place out like crazy. In fact, let's go one to the west. Oh no, I'm too tired. All right, let me light that. See, oh no, another ad? Oh my god, ironically, it's for menstrual pads. The AIs are listening to everything we're saying. Low iron, high pain, weird temperature, and the needing to deal with the actual need to wash or find a way to stuff cattail flow. Apparently, if you let us get fertilizer. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's rest for a moment. We're going to grab that. I'm going to warm up. I probably shouldn't have. Yeah, it doesn't matter. We're just going to the west one here. Alright, do we have a fire? Oh, we got a squirrel. Hold on. Drop that. We're going to rustic spear again. I don't want to use a flint spear for a squirrel. 42% to poke it. Let's go. Nice. Hold on. Let me release the spirit of this boy. No, I don't have to forget about it. Put that ash on there. Oh, I can't carry ash like that. All right, so we got a 6% fire going. Let us chop away. All right, that's beautiful. Let's see if we can also forage a little bit while we're out here. Very nice. I'm loving what I'm seeing. It's 3 o'clock. Let's forage again. We're just killing time, waiting for the blueprint for the mud hut to finish. So we're not in any big rush here. We're just surviving, people. Loving life, living in the woods, thinking of the moon. This guy's in love with the moon, people. I know a little poem about the moon. The moon, her majesty, big sad face of infinity. She kicks a star, and clouds foregather in scimitar shape to round her cradle out. Upside down any old time. You can even let the moon fool you. But in any case, the moon. That was kind of an abbreviated version, but that was Jack Kerouac. All right, let's grab this, and we will extinguish. Return eastward. We're not going to be able to travel. Let's forage a little bit. Okay, I'm still taking the ash. We're leaving the mud bricks and stuff. Let's extinguish. Okay, we're too tired. Whoops. We'll rest a little bit. I think about the moon a lot, actually. Really, cutie bunny. Do you want man to reach the moon again? All right, off you go. So. What are we doing with all this delicious food? Came back with a smorgasbord. And we are getting hungry. Let's flush the fur. Oh, we're too tired. Okay, let's do that. I don't think... Alright, we'll take drinky poo. I want women to reach the moon again. I think I'm at the moon. Maybe this cat doesn't have ads during the live stream. Oh, really? That could be. Let's see. I think we need to mind our own business and solve down here before bothering the moon again. Potable water is more important to me than moon travel. Yeah, 100%. There are a lot of problems we need to address here on Earth before we try and solve the moon, living on the moon. I always say, too, that before we seriously get into space and try and colonize the moon or Mars or any other, like the moons of Jupiter or whatever, we really need to conquer the ocean in the sense that we need to be able to, what am I doing? We need to be able to, like, have colonies under the waves, essentially, you know. Now, it doesn't have to be in the deepest parts of the ocean, but that should be not just a testing ground, but it could also, you know, help to alleviate housing if it's something that's sustainable and possible. I mean, think about it. If we want to achieve the goal of having colonies on a foreign planet or a moon, having them under the ocean should be no problem for us. You know, if we can accomplish that engineering goal, although the challenges are not one-to-one the same, you know, there should still be the ability to have underwater, you know, habitation. Earth is easier. True. That's true. It's easier to rehabilitate. I mean, it's not even like necessarily 100% known that we could even live on Mars or the moon for that matter, for sustainable. And, you know, that's the thing about the moon and Mars is like we might be able to set up colonies, but they would never really be self-sufficient. You know what I'm saying? If they were to become self-sufficient, it would take hundreds of years for that to happen, you know? So we would, especially on the moon, I mean, because maybe theoretically we could like mix, you know, like they do in the Martian, we could mix our own poop with like the soil of Mars, and maybe we could start growing. But on the moon, there's none of that. You know, we'll be lucky if we can find ice, you know, in the craters. But I don't know. We'll see. I respect and fear the ocean. I live landlocked for a reason. I'm pretty afraid of the ocean too myself. All right, so this is working. 6:30. What do we got going on here? That's a little bit too long. Do I have any more spots in my garden? Let's plant that last spot for the spring berries. That's beautiful. This needs a little bit more hydration in it. You know, I need to make more bowls. Take it out. Take it out. We'll see what a mushroom, a boiled moss, and a roasted squirrel tastes like to this guy. Yeah, he didn't like it so much. That's a damn shame. All right, let's flesh this squirrel. Good. Drop it on the ground. How we looking? Pretty good. We'll go ahead and finish this. We're pretty dirty, actually. What? Mr. Bear? What are you doing here, punk? Oh, wait a second. Okay. I always got to poop when the bear shows up. What's up with that? He knows. He knows. He knows my secrets. All right, we're going to light the torch and just head south. I'm going to extinguish. I'm going to eat. I'm going to defecate. I'm going to urinate. I'm going to warm up. I'm going to wash up. All right, it's 9:30. Oh, let's just... I can't forge here. Yeah, my torch is at 6%. I'm going to grab a candle because I'm a crazy guy, and we're going to forge by candlelight. Look at that. Just once. Give me that bug. Give me that big old bug. All right. What are we doing? What are we doing? We shall return north. In fact, grab that. I don't hear the bear anymore, so he better be gone. I just want to sleep in peace, bear. Oh, I don't need to do that. All right, extinguish, drop it on the ground. What's in here? Okay, so that needs to cook up. Let's warm up. Owen, what's going on, buddy? It's going pretty good here, my friend. How are you? Thanks for dropping by the stream, dude. Appreciate ya. Playing a little card survival tropical island. Hey, I didn't even know you could roast the spring berries. Okay, well, that's something. Let's see. It's getting late. We don't have any sleep deprivation yet, and I'm going to push them a little while longer. Let's see if we can catch a fish. Actually, let me look at the traps. Oh, my God, my traps. One. Where's all the good stuff? Oh, no. I don't have anything to bait my traps with. All right, well, let's catch a fish. Better catch a big old sturgeon. God damn it, a minnow. Story of my life. What? Oh, it broke. Poopy pants. Hold on. All right, so we'll just stick the minnow in one of those traps. We will set that back up. How long? We need to go to bed. It's almost 1 a.m. How dare you stay awake this late? What do you think you are? 16-year-old me staying up all night? We used to stay up all night, me and my best friend, and we would sneak out, and we would just go walk around the streets at night. Like, I don't know why. Like, we didn't have any destination. We would just go out and cause trouble. Not like, nothing like breaking the law. We just walk around when we shouldn't have been. Go knock on, like, girls' windows and try to get them to wake up and come outside or something. Doing good. About to have some Korea barbecue with a buddy who is on vacation and happened to be driving through the area. We're going to get some grub and catch up. Nice. It's an all-you-can-eat too. Oh, my God. Korean barbecue is majestic. I feel like that's the whole as the kids too. Anyway, oh, yeah, cutie bunny. That was on the lighter end of the trouble that I used to get into as I was young. You'd say we would grab skateboards and skate around town center because there were no cops around at night. Yeah, and every time we saw a car coming, whether we thought it was a cop or not, we would dive into the bushes. You know what I'm saying? Like any car, it was almost like a game. Trying to avoid being spotted by any kind of vehicle. I mean, I'm sure we looked suspicious as hell too. Like if anybody actually caught sight of two kids diving into the bushes or whatever, well, they drove past. What are these two serial killers doing out here? But honestly, yeah, in the grand scheme of my entire childhood, that was on the lighter end of stuff. But we'll save the worst stories for when we're not on live streams. We wouldn't break nothing, just have some fun. Also, we had a fight club uptown graveyard. All graveyards were the spot, bro. Actually, I lived in about an hour away from Alton, Illinois, and there's a spot up there where they have caves. They're caves that were dug out due to mining operations and stuff, but they have these cliffs all along the riverfront, and there's caves in them. And we used to go up in there and climb into those caves and build fires and then drink beers underage back there. Parties in these caves and stuff. It was so much fun, though. Yeah, it was super fun. It's not like, when you think of a cave, it's just like a borehole. It's pretty open. You can go in there. There were these big piles of just scree, of just broken rock. And we would just climb up the rock and then go down the other side so nobody could see us, But it was fun. It was super cool. We thought we were real special going in those caves. All right, let's see here. What are we doing? 6:30 in the morning. We're shivering cold. Do we have anything to cook up? No. We'll just warm up real quick. We're thirsty. We shall drink. Let's take a look at our crops. Okay, so this one needs to be... I'm just going to eat this. I've been sitting here with it. Yeah, I want to make some more bowls, too. Okay, so this one's getting pretty low on water. Mid hydration, high nutrients. All right, let's give it another watering. That's good. This one's a little bit low on the water. High hydration. Let's hit this one with a couple bowls of water. All right, beautiful. Let's make those clay bowls that I dug this stuff up for. I've kind of forgotten the recipe now. I think we make clay and then mix it with the reed, right? Yeah. All right, so we'll just do 2 more of those. Get on there. I've seen too many horror stories about caves and cave. Well, yeah, I can tell you another story about those caves. We had a mud bog that teens loved. Not me, but I was a hermit in them. There was a guy when I was a young kid who hid in a cave and made a fire, and I guess the fire was too hot and cracked the rock. Yep, that happens. That can happen. And we were dumb kids. We didn't know that that was even possible back then. But I had a friend who later went hiking through that. He was one of the kids who would go with us in high school. But then, like 2 decades later, when we were all grown up, he took his own son up there, who was a little boy, and they didn't go in the caves. They were just kind of hiking through around the front of them, because there are hiking trails in that area. You know, it's real rural and stuff, and the caves are all fenced off nowadays, so you're not supposed to go in them. But you can kind of sneak around the fence, you know. But he was just walking through, like, in front of the caves, and he said he heard a huge, like, explosion sound, and one of the ceiling rocks, like a massive slab the size of a car, he said, had just fallen. Like, nobody was in there, no earthquake, there wasn't a fire build, it just fell. You know, it was time for that rock to come down, and it fell, and he said it was the loudest thing he ever heard, and it scared him to death, and he said he will never go in those caves anymore. So yeah, I mean, something like that could have killed our whole group, you know. And it's actually a fact that people have died on those cliffs before, but it's from falling off, not actually from cave-ins, but it could easily happen. Yeah, because they're not, like, you're not meant to go in those caves, and they're not natural. You know, they were all drilled out and stuff, so I'm sure they're fairly unstable in a lot of places. We still don't have any other types of bait to put on here. Let's see here. Let's stay focused. I'm going to cannibalize this minnow, and I'm going to put it on my fishing line, and we're actually going to fish a little bit. Boy, I'm not doing well on the fishing. Maybe we should go to a different location. We'll put the stone axe on it. Those bowls are fine. Let's get a little bit of an ember, because we're still waiting on our research. Yeah. Nothing can really move forward until this is done, and then we'll start working again. I guess I could cut down that tree for those boards, but we need food. So let's go north here. Okay, I don't think we fished too much in this area. We'll drop that. We'll grab this. No. Let's collect some nettles. So while we fish, we can prepare some nettles. Nothing. All right, take that out. Take it out. Let's go ahead and warm up. Oh, there we go, baby. So a pike is lean. Oh, I just ate that. Damn it, that was stupid. I mean, it's not the end of the world, but that was just not what I wanted to do. Let's get this out. Let's release the spirit. Yeah, the pike is lean fish meat, if I'm not mistaken, right? Yeah, well, that's okay. I mean, we still want it, obviously. Oh, what am I doing? Trying to cut the meat again. Okay, there it is. We got two little pieces off that. So we'll roast those up and then we'll have delicious meals. And let's continue to fish a bit. Let's also collect some wood while we're here. Just a little bit. Okay, I'm putting the fish scraps on there so we can put those in our traps. Let's take that out. We're going to eat one piece of meat and two nettles. Tastes good, baby. I think we need to boil it for him to be like, ooh, tastes great. I think I'm making a mistake by roasting the fish. I think the fish needs to be boiled with the nettles. Cutie's back. Distracted by cave thoughts. We had a good conversation the other night about cave art, didn't we, Mongoose? About our primitive human ancestors who used to make cave art. Like, one of the things I was asking was, like, why is it seem ubiquitous throughout like all parts of the earth where early humans, inhabited, whether it was Australia, whether it was the caves in France, whether it was in Mesoamerica. I mean, there are cave paintings or drawings, Some of them bear similarities to each other, but they're just some artwork, whether it's of humans, depictions of animals, even depictions of stranger things, which aren't necessarily explainable. Yeah, but why is it that it seems like all the peoples had that urge? People are similar no matter where you go. Yep. And do you think, like, I mean, it's pretty much like the answer is obvious. If, like, all civilization were to fall and we would rewind the clock back, to a primitive lifestyle, we would still probably have the urge to go into caves and put paintings on the walls of those caves. You know what I'm saying? Even today, like us, like modern humans, if we were suddenly thrown into a primitive world, we would do that. I'm sure we would. People are similar. Yep. Why would we want to be all work and no play? That's right. That's right. Another thing that we discussed was, like, cave paintings are unique in the sense that many of them are far back in these caves, so they're preserved very well. But imagine all the artworks and, like, whatever jewelries made from, plant matter or drawings in the sand or things like that, that were probably absolute masterpieces, which are just lost, forever gone. The things that our ancestors created, which just don't happen to preserve like cave art does. There was probably so much of that, tons of it. Anything carved of wood would have been lost and, deteriorated. Again, any like woven, like plant matters would have just dissolved over time. Even bone, even carvings in bone are not guaranteed to, fossilize or anything like that. Certainly not. That's way too short of a time period for that process. To me, the cave art just proves that humans were made for art. Singing, dancing, oral tradition, star mapping, and drawing are all some that seem to make us just so different. Or the fact that we can tell how old some skeletons lived for, with bone breaks, heels, and lost teeth, meaning people cared for them. That's right. I even think there's evidence of Neanderthals, like elderly Neanderthals, who were obviously so injured that they would have died on their own, but like evidence points to the fact that they were cared for. And that even in Neanderthal species, too. I think that's one thing we start to learn more and more as we discover more things about Neanderthals specifically, is they weren't like the brutish and dumb, cavemen that like we've all been taught as kids or whatever you see in like cartoons and stuff. I mean, we know that human beings, Homo sapiens, mixed, with them genetically. I think every human on Earth has Neanderthal DNA in them to a lesser or greater degree. If you go hiking, you will see we never stopped cave painting or marking. That's true. That's true. Heck, you can just drive down the highway in some places and you'll see quote unquote cave drawings. Okay, let's see here. 2 o'clock. Look up Shotogan Spears. Shotogan Spears. Are those the whaling spears that were found in Doggerland, Owen? Or am I thinking of something totally off? Are those whaling spears you're talking about? Oh, let's see. Yeah, Cat might be familiar with Doggerland. Cat, do you know when I say Doggerland, do you know what I'm talking about? It was an area around the United Kingdom and I think north of the Netherlands and stuff, which was for many, many hundreds and thousands of years was not covered in water. You know, it was more like a marshy, open land, and people lived there. You know what I'm saying? Many, many peoples, which it's now completely lost. It's all submerged under the ocean now. But like early in the 1800s, there'd be fishing like boats that will go out and like dredge the waters of this area and they would pull up, like artifacts. And one of the ones they found was this fishing spear. It was like a whaling spear. And it was made of like, it wasn't bone. What's the other one? Like the ivory. It was made of ivory. Oh, Owen's got to go. Got to be back. Gonna go keep on the stream. Right on, buddy. Enjoy your meal, my friend. I forgot about that until Ryan reminded her just now. Yeah, Doggerland. I've watched a couple of documentaries about it, and it's super fascinating. I mean, we know that people lived in that area, but they're just everything about them, their homes, their artifacts, is just completely gone, under the water. Let's see here. All right, I'm completely like just derailed my whole thought process. So we're trying to wait for the blueprints. Yeah. Sorry if anybody's out there following along. I get distracted pretty easily. Okay, what's in my travois? Oh, okay, let's take these out because we do need these fish scraps to... Oh, wait, no. I'm still in the wrong spot. All right, we're heading home. What am I doing? See, I don't even know where the hell I'm at. We'll take these nettle stems with us. Let's cast off once or twice more. Maybe we can go home with the fish. We'll defecate and just leave it here. Come on, baby. All right, we got one fish. I like to release the spirit. And let me grab this. Put the bowl on that. Excuse me. All right, and we shall go to the south one. There we go. All right. Okay, the mud hut, we've discovered it. All right, cool. So next thing we want to research, I think we were talking about the sieve, weren't we? There it is. Yeah, okay, well that's awesome. We're going to do that probably tomorrow. It's a little bit late in the day to go traipsing around just to set up some blueprints. So we'll take everything out of there. Let's drop that. Let's drop those. Are the traps baited? No, they're not. Oh, I hear a bird. No. You go back on there. One thing I haven't done, which I researched early and then I just haven't done it, is some carvings. Yeah, we'll set that up. Look at us, we're getting sick of eating veggies down here. Well, we do have the perch. We're not actually hungry right now, which is pretty good, but I'm just going to prepare him a little bit. Honestly, I just want those fish scraps. Throw those in there. Okay. Now, let's... No. Let's grab some nettle. There's so many bird noises. Do you think there'd be more birds to hunt? Tell me about it. Yeah, I don't see any. Oops. All right, so we're going to boil this up. I think it needs to be boiled for him to really, really enjoy it. I know, there's definitely a partridge near us, but he's being all coy and stuff. All right, that takes an hour. Oh, let's just wash ourselves. All right, now... I don't actually want to eat this right away because we're still a little bit tired of eating veggies, so I'm just going to hold off. I don't want to make him sick or nauseous. It's like the worst thing possible. How's our weight, though? We're at 64, so we start the game at 65, if I'm not mistaken. And we're really trying to keep that weight up. That was a problem I had on my last run. In addition to not doing enough gardening in the last one, I also was really, really skinny by the time we died. It wasn't, that's not why I died, but I'm certain it would have like become a major factor if I had lived for much longer. Let's go ahead and warm up. Drop that. Let's get some wood on this fire here, people. There we go. We're at 99%. Looking good. Oh, did we start at 70%? Okay, okay. Well, I'm giving myself more credit than I should deserve. Itchy dirty boy, that's right. Full of veggies. All right, no problem, no problem. So, we've got a couple hours of daylight. We're without any major tasks. So I'm going to cut this tree down. If at all possible. I hate how it jumps around like that. Traipsing around with Travoy is tiring cat. Yep. A lot of caloric. That's true. That's a good point. I just feel like I can't sit idle for too long. Maybe we should have some days where we just fish, you know, or I don't know, just forage and walk around. Alright, so we got that. That's beautiful. We are shivering. So let's warm it up. Okay, it's 8:30. Do we have any important blueprints? Hold on, let me take a look at this. So I think we need nothing for that one. That one's good. This one's perfect too. These are doing great. Let's look at their overall. So 35% grown, 100% mite infestation. Yikes. This one's doing good. 95% health. I think we should inspect that one. Health is dropping on the first one. All right, let's inspect that one too. And these are just super slow. The mites are getting these, but we'll inspect those too. All right, let's warm it up. Very nice. 21, 2000. So we'll probably wait till morning to eat. 1 hour. That's not too bad. Yeah, I know that we're going to need more planks because as soon as we get that hut built, like adding the door to it is pretty much like the next step, you know, because the whole reason I'm so worried about this mud hut is to get out of the way of the animals whenever they come in here, the bear and the boar. But that doesn't work without a door. So, yeah, that's why I'm trying to really prioritize another set of boards. All right, so let's drink. For the travois, if I was hunting or foraging in an area, I would drag it to a central spot where I was working and leave it the travois to sit there. If you click on the help tag in the garden, it tells you which insecticide. Oh, okay. Low city mid like on here. Oh, garlic water to treat fungi and fire water can help with mites. Beautiful. Okay, now we know. Knowing's half the battle, as G.I. Joe said. I think we are starting to get tired enough. Let's drop these fresh leaves here. No need for those. 1 second. All right. Not gonna lie, horses got here. A lot of travois were pulled by dogs, which people is pretty cool. Definitely. All right, guys, check it out. We are going to take a very short break real quick. So go grab yourselves a beverage. I will be back in just a couple of minutes, everybody, and I will see you very shortly. All right, we are back, everybody. Hello, hello. Sorry for that little break, but I appreciate you. If you're still here with me, thank you for sticking around. Looks like Mongoose Cat and Cutie Bunny are here. I'm going to snooze some. So good luck with the game. Thanks, Sales Tax. Appreciate you, buddy. Yeah, you have a good day too, my friend. Okay, just turned on my fan. A little bit warm in here. Summer's coming, people. Summer is approaching. Of course, unless you live in Australia, and then winter is on its way. But, you know, those crazy Australians. All right, what are we doing? Let's get back into the game. So we just checked out our plants. We're very tired. I think it's time for bed, people. We are seriously going to work on this mud hut in the morning. That is going to be my priority. All right, we're going to urinate. We're going to warm up. Go back to sleep. Just watching this sleep deprivation. As soon as that little icon drops off, there it goes. Then we cancel and we wake up. All right. Now we got a couple more hours to knock out these boards, but to be honest, we don't need the boards right away. So I would love to bait this other trap. All right, so what we're going to do is defecate. I'm going to toss that onto there, and then we're going to sprinkle it with a little bit of ash. What does it say? High hydration? Medium hydration. Okay. So then, we'll just take a drink. Warm it up. We can safely eat this now. It just tastes good. Okay. No big deal. We're at 45%, so let's go ahead and stoke the fire a little bit. Yes, yes. I'm going to grab one of those because we're heading to the west, everybody. I guess we'll take the travois. Let's put... I'm looking for the good axe. I think it's in here. Let's grab this good axe. We're going to take that with us for the moment. All right, we're going westward. Oh, here we go. All right. Take those out. Drop it on the ground. Let's go ahead and get the blueprint set up. This is it. Oh, yeah. Okay, so we need reeds and twigs. Reeds shouldn't be a big deal. Oh, my flint axe broke. I wasn't even paying attention to it there. That's fine, that's fine. So what we'll do is let's relax for an hour. That's going to help mood a little bit. I don't think our mood is bad, but it can't hurt. All right, so we're going to return. Let me grab some of this wood. All right, let me think here. So, yeah, need to make some reeds and such. We're shivering cold, so let's go ahead and warm up. All right, I'm going to extinguish this, and you know what? I'm just going to leave that bowl here. I think we've got enough bowls that we can safely do that. Now, one thing I would love is the shovel. We don't have that researched. We're currently researching the sieve. Where is this? There it is. A log piece needed. Oh my god. So I actually need to make another axe. And I think we have the flint, where hunger is getting to us. Let's take everything out of there. Tell you what, before we worry about more construction stuff, we're going to go do some fishing. Yeah. So we got our fishing line with a little bait on there. Let's head to the south one this time. We're taking the travois with us because we're also going to potentially forage and collect some nettles too. Nice. Oh, I should have brought a bowl with me, dang it. It's alright, we won't spend all day here. We'll just fish a couple times. Hopefully we get lucky. Oh, come on. I didn't even bring the fire with me. Okay, well, that was stupid. Okay, finally. All right. That'll be good enough. Let's harvest one more time. Oh, there's a bird. Let's put all this stuff in here. Give it all to me. Oh, wow. All right, let's hunt this bird. We're going to use our rustic spear. Charge it. Poke is 44%. Nice, we got him. Okay. Need those bugs. Let's see, weather forecast says tomorrow and day after due to be 34 degrees, 93 degrees Fahrenheit. Dang, cat. You guys are super warm. Yeah, we want to go north. We really need to warm up. Yeah, that's going to be crazy, cat. Hope you can stay cool, stay out of the sun. Maybe it's a good time to invest in some ice cream, you know? I've got some... Did I break... Or did I leave my stone knife? Oh, I think I left it back there. Did I? What a dum-dum. It's not the end of the world. We'll just make a new one. It's probably getting low anyway, but I don't remember. Alright, release. Release. Ice cream is best on cold days when it doesn't melt super fast. See, that's where we differ, Mongoose, because I like melty ice cream. I like my ice cream to be a little bit melty. I'm the melty kind of guy. All right, we're super cold. Wait. Where's my bowls? In you go. Where'd that other piece of meat go? Wait, what? Did I not already? There it is. Put that away. Let's warm it up. I'm just going to eat this. Let's finish the old pike. All right, beautiful. Now, we get these baited, finally. Looking good. Oh, I've got 6 nettle leaves here, too. That's perfect. Okay, so we'll put that away. Let's grab our nettles. Gonna bowl it up, people. Bowling it up. Onto the fire. 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. We'll set this one up for after. Let's take a drink. Cool. We'll go ahead and wash ourselves because we're dirty. Take it all out. Toss it in there. 73%. Let's eat. Take it out. We'll just leave that. Yeah, our weight is dropping again. We're down to 63%. We've been doing some pretty strenuous activity. I'm not going to lie to you, people. All right, let's make this axe. Hour and 30 minutes. Go. Go. Beautiful. So, now I need to get a log. Warm up. 92%. We got that. Let's cut another tree down. Wait. Oh. I have 2. Okay. I don't know where that came from. I was probably in my hotbar the whole time and I just didn't see it. Cat likes our ice cream just starting to melt, but only just. Cat doesn't like soupy ice cream, though. Yeah, there's a fine line there. Your soupy ice cream. Listen, I'll pick up the bowl and drink it like it was full of cereal, or full of milk from leftover cereal or something. I like melty ice cream. Don't hold it against me. All right, let's see here. Too tired to do that. It's 22 hundo. Yeah, let's just go ahead and go to bed. hopefully something will fall into my trap by the morning. Hey, Encoded Ink, how's it going, buddy? Welcome to the stream, my friend. Appreciate you coming by today. I heard the bear for a split second, but he appears to have left. I guess it didn't notice that we had to defecate. Let's warm it up and go back to bed, people. Oh, we're at 1% on the fire. Wow. It's a good time to wake up. Yeah, Encoded, I've got big plans for a new Cataclysm series. Going to be starting soon. In fact, I'm probably going to start working on it tomorrow. Yeah, I'm planning on doing a Sky Island run, my friend. It's going to be an edited series, though, so it won't necessarily be over live streams, but you can definitely look forward to that on the channel coming up pretty soon, buddy, pretty soon. I'm looking forward to it, too. I was doing some practice runs just to get back into the swing of it and kind of remember how to play. Yeah, it's super fun. Skyland, you know it. Remember you could use your poop as fertilizer? Yeah, we're pretty good on all that. Actually, this probably could be fertilized. Mid to high nutrients, low acidity. I think we're good here across the board. How's the health? Health is getting low, though. I need to, like, inspect these gardens a lot more, I think. Yeah, I got to get some fire root, too. Sprinkle that on there. That would help. Rajin, Ryu, I like it when the ice cream melts slightly slower and I eat it so it's nice and soft and refreshing. I agree. That's exactly how I like it, too. Click on the Help Nettle card to see its exact stats. Gotcha. So we're about 50% grown, but it could be healthier, no doubt about it. Gorgeous. Loving it. Just what we wanted. In fact, let's toss him on the fire. He is going to be breakfast. Let me get the rest of these reeds up here. Tastes good, baby. You better believe it. Nothing better than a roasted frog in the morning, people. Whenever I play Cataclysm, I either die day one or live for at least 1 week. For some reason, I always manage to kill the Wasp Queen. Nice, buddy, nice. I don't know if you've ever played the Sky Island version of the game. Of course, it's one of like the total conversion mods, but you essentially can't die. You can be killed, but you're immortal in Sky Island, so when you die, you simply revive back on your Sky Island, but you've lost everything. Like, your complete inventory is gone. So that's the whole goal, is like build up the island, you know, so you're kind of self-sufficient, but you have like extras, and if you do die, it's not like the end of the world, but it's a totally different way of playing, and it's pretty fun. All right, let's wash ourselves. Yeah, like I said, definitely within the next, before June comes out, you'll probably see the first episode dropping on the channel, almost certainly. Okay, looking good. It's morning time. So, in order to get, the mud hut going, we needed some reeds, and I don't remember how many. I think it was like 4, but I'm just going to toss a buttload on there. Now, let's finish this off. What was that? Oh, a mouse. Yeah, might as well get some reeds with that too. Okay. Fire's looking good. It's at 52%. We'll boil up some nettle, get that going. All right, so while we wait for that, let me think here. What did we have here? A bunch of reeds. That's actually too many. I don't need that many reeds there. All right, let's get some more mud. Okay, we got 6 bricks there. Where's my travoy at? Okay, you're going on the travoy. What is happening? Okay. Let's drop all these reeds on the ground. We'll grab our travoy, and we're going to grab that bowl. Let's put where are the bricks at? There they are. Is it too much? No, okay, it's fine. Let's see. Cat thinks you need a load of reeds for the mud hut. Can't remember. Yes, we did. I know the gun and archery system is in depth, but I never get into it because by the time guns are available to me, I'm just killing everything with a wood axe. Cat likes archery. She passed her bear bow test last week. Congrats. Now she has passed Olympic recurve, bear bow and compound bow test. Good job, Cat. That's awesome. Hey, Darioth, 4K. How you doing, buddy? Welcome to the stream, my friend. Thanks for dropping in. We are about 2 hours in here. We're on day 20 of spring. This is our brand new run. Trying to get the mud hut built right now is our current goal. So before we head over, let's see. Let's go ahead and stoke this fire up a little bit. Let me check something. Okay. I'm going to leave those as is. I think our garden plots are okay. We're going to take some tinder, and we go west, people. We go west. All right, there it is. It's so quiet over here. Those birds are so stinking loud over at the river, dude. It's funny. They're noisy little birds. Oh, I got 2 twigs from that foraging, and that was it, man. That was it. Dang, that's rough. Well... now I need 2 more bricks, so that was pointless. No, it wasn't pointless. Let's rest. I was kind of hoping to fill up the bowl so we can eat. Here's an idea. Let's go north. Yeah, we can forge a crap ton here. Hey, climate. You better not stink in the fall. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about, baby. All right, we're exhausted. Let's rest for a little bit and then continue to forage, as some people like to pronounce it. Cat thinks she should be a ranger in D&D. Nice. Cat, you would love Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead if you could get into it. It's a hard game. I mean, it's got an incredibly steep learning curve, but I think you would like it for the freedom that allows you to like your character. You can do so many things with your character, you know. You can go in so many different directions, and the loot is incredible. It's just a really, really complex game, but I think you would enjoy it. It's on that level of D&D where, like, because in D&D, obviously, it's, you know, super open. You know, it's basically whatever your imagination can come up with, like, as long as your GM is flexible, you know. And Cataclysm is very much like that. Obviously, there's some restrictions because it is a video game, but, I mean, it is so open-ended and just got so much stuff. I'd love it if you could get into it. It's a free game, too. Completely free and open source. But either way, let's continue to forage. So we need to make some more bricks when we get back, obviously. I'm going to continue to forage the crap out of this place, though. Alright, that's probably good enough. We're starting to get cold. We're down to 13%. Let's go south. My old Dragon Realms character was a rager. That was my go-to before Paladin. Let's warm up. Kat says probably half-elf, as she also multiracial in real life. Oh, really? My current run, I'm trying out bombastic perks, and somehow without mutations, I've gotten 125 base speed. Bombastic perks is pretty cool. I mean, you can get your characters really overpowered with it, but it takes a while. Well, that's just depends on what you tweak it. Did you change, like, the experience settings, or did you leave them on default? I'm curious. All right, let's extinguish this. We're going to head home. It's only 3 stages here, people. We're 2 bricks away from getting our first stage done. I'm determined to have this built today. Kat already has a million games she wants to play but has never got around to playing, so might as well add another. LOL. I feel ya. Well, it's one of my favorite games. I would say in the top 10 games all time that I love. Cataclysm is in that list, without a doubt. It's a game that, like, I can never really get bored of playing. There's just, like I said, so much to do. I can't really say enough about it in praise, you know. It's got its downsides, and a lot of people don't love the direction that the developers are taking it, but again, it's like a free game, so it's the developers are just doing this as like a passion project. I think some of them make a bit of money on the side from like donations, but yeah, overall, it's a great game. All right, let's see. Let's roast up some of this stuff. So, first of all, I'm going to take that out, and we're going to boil the healer's moss. Boil, boil, boil. Get. Okay. We can roast that, and that, and that. Yeah. You also have, like, bright, yeah, well, it would be Cataclysm Bright Nights, not Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead Bright Nights, but I know what you're saying. You're right. Forks if you want to play. And then, of course, there's also, there's Bright Nights, and then there's Worm Girl's Fork, which is called The Last Generation. Well, I was also using stats through kills, Speedy Dex, and stats through, oh, Speedy Dex, yeah, just sort of wanted to get to a mansion. I saw a Magicalism profession that I wanted to unlock for that scenario. You did mess with the settings for bombastic. I usually don't either. I usually go for like the default settings. All right, I have a feeling this needs a bit of water. High hydration. Do I have bowls? I should have bowls sitting around here for days. No, I think we're out of bowls right now. All right, let's take a drink. We are starting to get pretty hungry. I'm going to grab some more nettles, I think. Okay, drop those on the ground. So that's all boiled moss. Let's boil up some eggs. Cool. All right. I'm going to put 2 boiled moss. No, we'll just do 1 in there. Don't really have anything else to cook yet. We'll put the blanched nettle in there. Drop that on the ground. Let's see. Let me just get some fibers here to pass a bit of time. All right, take those out. Let's eat that. Okay, we're going to boil up those. That doesn't strike me as super... Let's move that to there. Okay. And we'll eat that. He didn't... I just said that one tastes just okay. Got a little blanched nettle there. Alright, so we got some bowls that are set up here. We just need, like, meat or fish to go in them or whatever. Which isn't a bad idea. I don't know if we're going to catch anything here, though. Feels like this river, it's pretty fished out. All right, well, throw that in there at least and eat it. Okay, we're not hungry. Weight, 62. I don't love that. But, you know, the good thing is once we kind of get our hut built, we're going to be able to do a bit more in the way of hunting, I think. So hopefully we can get some animals killed, get some fat, get some meat on our bones. Now, I have nothing to fish with. No guts, no nothing. Alright, well, we're not hungry anyway, so let's just hold off. Let's go ahead and wash ourselves. Okay. Yeah, we'll eat that in the morning. Boiled moss. Okay. 8:30. There should be something we can work on here. Yeah, let's do this for an hour. Finish up these wood planks. That's beautiful. I think I'm going to toss all of those onto the travois because, yeah, those are going over there with us. Let's do something real quick. Let's carve. Oh my God. Are you stinking kidding me right now, you pooper? You poopy McPooperton. Okay, let's stoke our fire. Oh, I gotta sneeze real quick. Hold on. Ooh, excuse me. Oh, yeah, Dariette, did I ever look at Blight, the Last Plague? I actually did, and I picked it up, dude. I remember when you recommended that. Yeah, I watched the video I think you recommended, and I did end up getting it. There was... Hold on. I didn't love the building aspect. There were some issues with the building. I remember, like, because the tutorial had you go through, like, all these phases and stuff, but... Overall, I like the game a lot, and when it comes out in full, I'm definitely going to show it off, you know? But I think it's still got a few years of development left, but I did end up buying it. Yeah, it's a super cool game. Alright, the spare is annoying, so let's get out of here, but we are going to grab the torch, which is only 6%, and I'm going to grab that. I'm going to take that with us. And you know what? Let's just fill the rest up with reeds. Excuse me. I need to poop again as soon as the bear shows up. I think he can smell it. Alright, let's go. Alright, take everything out. That's fine. Let's go and defecate and urinate. And oh, my torch burned out while I was on the way here. We actually do kind of need to warm up because we're very cold right now. It's rainy and crap. I don't want to stick around here, but we need to give the old bear time to clear the area. We've done well, though, in the sense that we've encountered the bear and the boar several times, but I have not been attacked yet. So I'm actually happy about that. Let's go and eat that. Alright, so we warmed up. We'll just immediately extinguish the fire and travel east. Yeah, I hope we don't get lost. Okay, we're fine. The right to bear arms. I needed to poop again. Yeah, it's one of those hardcore ones. Oh, it also has multiplayer. I got bored of surviving zombies since I cleared an entire city about 540 tiles zombie-free, so I got 5 NPC companions. This will surely make it harder. Oh, they definitely will. Those companions are goofballs. Rename your garden plot to show what you needed. Oh, that's a good idea, actually. So, mid, low. What was it? Low acid. And it was high. No. Was it high fert? Yeah. Mid nutrients low. Okay, that's close enough. Mid. We'll change that to mid. Yeah, that's a really good idea. Never thought about that. This one only gives us 2, which I find weird. Like, it doesn't mention fertility, but low acidity, high hydration. We could probably just do that one. Okay. Medium acidity, medium hydration. Yeah, looking good. Awesome. Great suggestion, buddy. You think Cat told you that? I kept opening it and Cat didn't even remain it? Yeah, that is like a game changer right there. That's smart. Okay. Oh, yeah. Super helpful. Medium hydration, so that one's fine. High fertility, we could use a bit more poop on this one. Low acid, so that's not an issue. Medium high. Yep, low acid. We could use a little bit more acid, or ash on that one, probably. Probably that one, too. Okay. It is midnight. It's time for bed because we've got sleep deprivation, so running around trying to escape that bear all night. Frost sleep spoiled. That's unfortunate. The health is lowering. Yeah. I guess I'm not inspecting them enough. You gotta do it like every day, huh? Alright, let's go back to bed real quick. We gotta get rid of the sleep deprivation. Hey, Froggo. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and cook up the frog. How's the fire? It's getting pretty low. I think I hear a bird close by. You got a bird? No. There's a bird hanging around. Maybe we'll get a chance at it. Mm-hmm. Rustic Spear. Charge. 44%. I think it's getting a little better. But we missed it. All right, let's go ahead and dig up some mud. We're going to... Oh, there it is again. It came back. Get you this time. We got him. 7% sharpened stone. Meat goes on. Drop that mud. No, I don't care about sooting. Hold on. Are we totally out of... Yeah, we have no nettle cooked up, so let's grab some nettle. Boil it up. I've gotten 7 in all crafting skills. Nice. Besides tailoring, which is a 9. That's good, buddy. Nice job. Drop that. All right, let's defecate. Let's pull that out. We need to take 1 blanched nettle out and eat it. That can go in there. That acidity is getting mighty high now, so let's sprinkle a little bit on there. Good. We're very dirty and we have a rash, so we'll wash ourselves. We're pretty sick of veggies right now, but Cat stole the idea for Navy Gardens from Neom there. That's a smart idea. All right, we're trying to make some more mud bricks, so let's keep digging up. Now, we only needed 2 to finish the current stage of our mud hut, but I have a feeling for the second and third stages, we're going to need even more, so we're just going to go all out here. Okay, 2 more. Beautiful. Okay, it's 2 p.m. We'll go ahead and bring these over. I am going to bring the sharp axe too, and let's warm up. We'll grab the bowl. Actually, yeah, I'll just grab the bowl. It's not a big deal. And take a little tinder with us. All right, here we go to the west. We're still sick of eating veggies, which is not good, but oh well. There we go. Drop it. Fill it. Build it. Oh, we're too tired. Let's go ahead and, yeah, we'll just rest. I was going to relax for an hour, but I don't think so. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. You definitely need some more twiggies. Did I break? No. There it is. Alright. Let's get some more wood here, too. Okay. It's 6 p.m. That's good. We're exhausted, a bit sick of eating veggies. Alright, let's extinguish and head back. So, yeah, 10 more bricks. That might be all we need in the way of bricks. I can't remember what the last stage is, but actually there might still be more bricks needed after that. I don't remember. Either way, not a big deal. Alright, where's the wood? There we go. Also, I figured out why you need eye protection. Turns out pink eye, I still have no clue if it was swimming and drowning a bit for 10 seconds. Boomers killed me in melee. Either way, it's cured. Good job. Cat's tired too. Cat's father was in the hospital for a week again, only a week after he was in the hospital for another week. Wow. Hope he's okay, Cat. So you've been in and out, haven't you? Running around doing errands? Well, I'm glad we got started a little earlier today for you then. Whenever you get tired, Cat, tell me. Or more tired, like you want to go to bed. All right, let's drink. And... Alright, let's dig up a bunch of mud. Yeah, I hope your dad's okay too, Cat. Don't go back into that hospital. It's always tough when a family member has to spend more than 1 or 2 days there for sure. That's nerve-wracking. Okay, on you go. We're getting a little bit cold. Slightly hungry. I don't know about fishing. It's just such poor fishing in this area, it feels like. Okay, I also needed more reeds, too, I noticed. So, let's hope we have those. So we got the bricks now. We could just cut some more reeds real quick. Uh-oh. The piglet's here. He's pretty... Oh, my trap got sprung. I do have some boiled moss. We're no longer sick of eating stuff, so I'm going to eat that. And now we're instantly sick of eating veggies again. He actually liked that. 2 boiled moss and a nettle was tasty to him, though. Alright, I don't have anything to bait my traps with, which sucks, but we're just going to warm up. I think the pig came and left pretty quickly. You're welcome. Let's see. Oh, dairy that your dad's passed. Just finished the cremation paperwork. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, buddy. Okay, there we go. I think we'll go to bed. 85%. Let's sleep. Sleep it off. But thanks everybody for coming by the stream and hanging out. I appreciate you guys. Let's see here. Boom, time to poop. Poop and urinate. How's the farms going? Hold on. Let's get rid of this. I'm going to take a drink. Then I'm going to warm up and throw a little bit of logs onto the fire. And then we're going to inspect our gardens. The health is dropping real quick. Oh, no, I just replaced the soil. I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, ugh. The health is dropping real quick on these. I don't know if that's going to make it. Stream's been great so far. Thank you, Cutie Bun Bunny. Appreciate ya. It's great to have you back with us, too, hanging out and stuff. So those are okay. Probably don't need to inspect. These got real low health, too. I need to find some fire root, man. Yeah, we need to do that. Alright, well, I'm determined to get this mud hut built, but also we got to think about our food intake too, because we're hungry again now. So I think what we'll do is we'll make the trip west. Alright, let's fill that up. Oh, they have to be dried reeds? Crap. They do. Wait, no, they don't. They just have to be all the same type. Okay, well, that's not the end of the world. I need to get something to eat. I want it to be more substantial than a fish, but honestly, just traipsing around out here in the wilderness, it's not really a great idea. I mean, there's just no guarantee we're going to find anything at all. Could spend all day out here and find nothing and just come home starving. Oh, okay. Oh, fire root. Nice. Hey, okay. We're getting quite a selection of stuff here. Oh, we don't need to drop anything. Oh, foraging's done here. Okay, okay. Oh, there's nettle at this location. Just living that sashimi life. I found a royal honker. I have no clue what that is. It is now dead. Congrats on killing the royal honker. Spirit mushrooms should grow those. Really? Okay. I'm going to need to build a new garden plot for him. I mean, I think I have one more spot left on my berries. Or one of them. But I don't know if we should just plant it there. Ooh, 100%. Let's go. I'm going to actually leave the bracket fungus. Yeah, we need to get back because my inventory is just too full right now. Okay, I should have brought the Travoya with me after all. Yeah, we just need some more reeds, and twigs are easy. Alright, let's go back. I'm getting hot. Until I turn my fan off, I get hot like moments later. Okay, we're back. Let's warm it up. Let's take it all out. I am going to release the old spirit of the boy. So, spirit mushrooms. Oh, okay, it tells us. High acidity, hydration. So this is just high stuff across the board. Yeah, so that's going to need to be made, or yeah, have its own spot. Which isn't bad, but I obviously need to get some more twiggies. Okay, not a big deal. Super easy, actually. Boom. So, let's move that one closest. We can do the high hydration. Obviously, I'm going to have to wait until I go to the bathroom to throw that nutrient level up there. So, the fire root... Oh, and the apple stuff. Do I need to wait for this to dry out? Or can I go ahead and just chop it up? No, I can't. Okay. Can be dried to enhance its effects. I don't care about that so much. That's boiled. Alright, let's see. I find it funny that the actual weapon axes are basically worse than the wood axe. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, let me think here. So I am going to turn this into the tea, but how do we do this? I want it... I don't just put the fire root on there, do I? Does this work? I don't know how this works, to be honest. Do we just dissolve it? Like that? I'm going to try fishing against my better judgment. Did that ding? What dinged? Oh, it's boiled now. Crap, that's not what I wanted to do. So it does need to dry. Damn. What do I do with this? Slightly toxic. Maybe I'll mix it with something. Mix it with some fish. I'm not gonna catch anything here, am I? I'm gonna mix it with something if possible. Actually, let's just get some freaking nettles. Okay. Yeah, we need to spend a day I need to go like 2 or 3 spots to the north or something and just fish the crap out of it for the day. Like maybe we go to the waterfall. I do feel like I have good luck in the waterfalls. Eat it up. Doesn't taste so good. Sorry, buddy. God. All right, yeah, let's go north a little ways. We're going to stoke the fire up. We are very dirty, so let's go ahead and wash ourselves. And yeah, it's kind of late in the evening, but that's not the worst thing in the world. I should have brought that fire, but we've actually got a mild fire brew effect, so I bet we'll be okay. Oh, there was poop there. I need to take that home with me. Let's go ahead and fish here, actually. Shady Bank. Sounds like there could be some lunkers here. Or maybe not. No. God damn it. Oh, 1 minnow. Thank you. Thank you so much. Wow. Okay, there's a big old pike. I don't have a fire here. Okay, that's 2 pikes. Oh. Load all this up. All right, 1 more to the south. We're too tired for that. Let's rest. We're getting really cold. Let's go south. Yeah, I know that weight, man. That's like the 59% now, cat. I know it. I know it. So wait, this one was high, high, high. Yeah, yeah. So that's pretty easy to remember. But I will still change it. Oh, those look so cool. Growing. Alright, so there's that. Yep, we got 2 pikey boys. Not much to eat with them. We're very tired, so let's warm up. Release. Release. I really wish the hydration and nutrient icons were flipped, because when you read it, the text is acidity, hydration, nutrients. The answer was me getting out unharmed, besides the right foot. Alright, let's see here. Check this out. It's after midnight. But we definitely need to eat something. What? Where did that perch just come from? Did you guys see that? The perch just magically appeared out of nowhere. What the fuck was that? Just flopped out of the sky. There are recorded instances of fish, of rainstorms, like raining fish and even frogs and stuff. The perch was in the pike's stomach. No, that's so what it was, isn't it? That's wild. I love this game. Listen, that's just a free lunch. You know, that's just a freebie for us. Oh, so I can use the fish scraps to fertilize too. That makes total sense. That makes total sense. So that one wants high fert. We'll put that on there. Beautiful. Look at this fishiness I've got. Look at this delicious fish. All right, it's pretty late. We are going to go to sleep hungry, but first thing in the morning, we're going to be cooking up just a whole mess of fish and nettles. So, yeah, let's hit the sack. It's going to be partially digested, I know, Mongoose. It's kind of gross, but it's just easier to eat, you know? It's like when a mama bird feeds a baby bird something, you know? They're just trying to be nice. All right, let's drink a little bit. We're very hungry. This is not helping my weight situation, cat. This is not helping the weight. No! Escape! Damn it, he ran me off from my delicious breakfast. Get out of here, pig. Uh-oh. Where did I go? Oh, I need to go south, didn't I? Or wait, where am I? Why guess when you can just look? Yeah, we need to go south. Hold on a sec. Oh, boy. Woohoo! Smorgasbord. The berries. There's moss. Oh, okay. South we go. Get out of here, pig. This is my territory. You can't live here. He just wants my fish. Oh, is he going to root through my stuff again? Freaking better not, man. We don't have the torch. The torch burned out. Torch burned out. I do need to make another one, though, to be honest. 100%. Shut up, pig. Sick of your mouth. I'm busy, pig. Cooking right now, sir. Let's put some wood on this fire. I'm busy, little Miss Piggy. I can't be bothered with your ass. Alright, we did that. I know, the pig could mess me up pretty badly, though, I'm pretty sure. You know, I think maybe we should make, because I have the stuff for it now, let's make some ointment. I just like to say the word ointment. Alright, so we've got, it sounds like a pig, doesn't it? Oink, oink, Mr. Piggy. You know what? Screw this pig. I'm tired of him. Oh, what are we doing right now? You know what I need to do is get those reeds over there. I got some freshies. Oh, I got some food on the fire, though. The wild garlic didn't cook right. Wait a second. Wait a second. The hell out of here, pig. Okay. First things first, I gotta take care of the stupid pig, because he's annoying. I hate you. Hate your ass. Wait, did I go the wrong direction? God! Okay, I gotta start looking at the map here. I'd act like I know where I'm going. He ruined my crops, didn't he? I guarantee this jerk ruined my crops. Guarantee it. He did. He did. Bro, I'm gonna burn your face off. I'm tempted to attack it. There's the ravaged crops. Son of a bitch. It's live and learn. Let's put that in there. Let's eat that. Let's eat that. And let's eat that. I see ya, buddy. I'm about to just fight this boy. Although I know that's probably terrible. What? How do we ambush him, though? Does it just happen? pig thinks he owns this place, man. He's just ravaging all my stuff right now. Isn't he? Is he? No. Didn't touch those. He might have touched these. God. Those are going to be so bad. Hey, what's up, Nickloff? How you doing, my friend? Yeah, this one, he's ravaged this one. He's ravaging all these others, too, as I watch him ravage my stuff. Pit traps catch boars. Yeah, I kind of was debating about doing a pit trap, but I decided to focus more on making the mud hut. So you think I should extinguish the fire and then what, approach him? With the lit torch? So it's charging at me. So we, what, failed our stealth, right? So I should escape. I assume? I don't know about this whole ambushing thing. Oh my god, he's back. The pig is super... These animals are all so annoying. He's still there. He's still there. Damn. Just looking at my crops right now. Okay. Yeah, I think we might have to try fighting it, because this torch thing really isn't effective. I don't want to, because I know we're probably going to get pretty badly injured, if not worse, but who knows? Maybe we'll have a chance. So we'll go flint spear in both hands, charge it. 54% on the poke. Let's go. No, I'm not currently injured. Nope. I haven't been injured yet. You successfully get out of the way. You open a wound on the boar's torso. It tries to knock you down. Let's poke it for 57. You successfully get out of the way. You open another wound, the wound on the boar's torso. Swings its head at you. Let's poke it again. Your poke fails to connect. It turns and tries to escape. Let's go for another poke. Fails to connect the boar. Give chase, 100%. You managed to catch up with it. I probably should have let it go, but at this point I want to kill it. Ooh, wow. It stops to catch its breath. Poke it. We are able to graze one of its legs. The boar's off balance. The boar tries to ram you at full speed. Poke it for 61%. Let's do that. But poke fails to connect. Ah, my first hit. It bit me. Pretty ugly bite. Boar collapses. Oh, I'll take that. One bite wound for the boar. We don't even need to sew that up. Oh, snap. Okay, where are we? Look at that big old chubby boy. Look at that big boy. Look at that belly. Oh, I'm going to eat that haunch right there. I'm just going to bite into it. Arr. Well, listen, we've lived up to the stream's title. You know, I'm bored of the boar, so we killed the boar. Let's release that boar spirit. No more tracks for the boar. All right, where the hell are we? What? Get back here. Where am I? Okay, we're south, so we go north, and we're home. Oh my god, people. So, I don't even have a stove. How the hell am I going to process this whole boar? I am not prepared for this at all. Okay. Yeah. So, couple things I probably want to check out. Oh, there's my berries and my egg. Oh, hold on. Let's cook these. Cook you and you. Is the fire out? Oh my god. Oh, yeah, that's right. I put the fire out, didn't I? Yeah. All right. First things first, then we want to relight our fire. Wait, we'll probably go up with this one. Oh, he's going to get so sick of eating pork. Which is really not the case. Like, I could eat pork for days. I love pork. Wild? Oh, that's right. I need to get something on that wound. Oh my gosh, and I don't think we have any healer's moss. I don't. I did almost make some of this healing ointment, though. I know that's not going to be quite as good as some sort of bandage, but I'm going to make it. All right, whoa, why am I picking up empty bowls here? Let's go ahead and... Oh my god. Eat that. Alright, we're sick of fish, though. I should be careful with this fish, because we're sick of it. Alright, here we go, people. So, we've got the knife, the sharpened stone. Now I want to grab the proper knife. You can make bandage strips from the bracket fungus, which we left. There was fungus in the north, that's right. Oh, okay. Yeah, before we do that, we can go get that. Oh, look, I got a quest done, too. Okay. Here's what we'll do. Yeah, we'll go north real fast. Oh, there's a healer's moss. I'll just grab that. Okay. Yeah, we'll go and see if we can grab the bracket fungus. Where was it, though? No, it was a little bit interior, I think. It wasn't to the north, but... Oh, that was the moss. Okay, we're good then. We're fine. Okay, so now let's make this healing ointment. It only takes 15 minutes, and we got a couple of those, and we can slather that on there, and we can clean this now. I think we're going to be fine. Let's wash ourselves. Okay, now we need to really focus on this piglet. Okay, first thing I want to see is that takes 3 minutes to bleed, and that takes 3 minutes, so we'll just bleed him with that. Let's put a bowl on him so we can get the blood. Alright, let's see. Oh, okay, I should have done the wash first, then the ointment. I gotcha, that makes sense. Yeah. What are we researching currently? I really want to research the shovel. Did we? No. Oh, that's right. I need a log for the shovel, so we need to cut a tree down. We could do the funnel trap, but honestly, that's not that big of a deal. Oh, I should probably look at maybe the reed coat. We're coming up into summer. I bet you the pouch is going to be more useful than the coat right now. Also, this oven. I need to get that oven researched, actually, I think. Okay. So that's what we'll do. We are very sleep deprived. Wakefulness is low. Oh, boy. I almost feel like we should sleep while this thing bleeds, but I don't know how long that's going to take. I don't feel like it's going to take super long to bleed this pig. Is this full? There's so many goddamn icons here. Quantity's 100%. So take that out, and let's put another bowl in there. Now, we've got this blood, so we want to let it just sit here and coagulate. And then we'll turn it into sausage. Reed coat is not a priority, I agree. Alright. Yeah, let's just take a quick sleep here. Not for very long. Yeah, just a little bit. Really didn't do much, just to pass the time. Alright, so we got 2 bowls of blood. Now let's look at this. So that is an hour to skin it, and that is an hour and 15 to skin it. This only has 3 durability left on it, and I think that the 15 minutes we save is not really worth it. The boar's bled. Fun fact, there's not a single feral soldier type that can shoot a gun. Alright, let's skin it. Okay. I'm gonna urinate. What I think we're going to do is prepare the skin. So in other words, yeah, I'm going to skin the skin. Oh my God. Come on right now, dude. What? Dude, come on. It fractured my rib and opened a laceration. Get the fuck out of here with that, dude. Oh, you gotta be kidding me with this. Oh my God. We're just doing so well. And the bear literally swoops in. And he is not going to go away while this pig is here, isn't he? Bye, it's lagging every frame right now? You guys getting any lag? I'm not seeing any dropped frames or anything. Man, that is so frustrating. God damn it. Well, maybe what we'll do, I need to get to drop the skin. Let's just stay here. Oh my God. He's going to eat the pig. He's going to eat the pig. No lag, no lag. I'm getting lag only. Okay, you better refresh, buddy. You should refresh your page. Oh, we're going to escape. We're going to leave, and he's going to eat that pig. I bet you. I bet you. Where was it? To the south? Oh, I should have brought my... That's not where we were. Where were we? To the north of it? Okay. It's probably gone, isn't it? Oh, it's still here. Okay. God, we need a house. How is it too heavy to move? What? I should have brought the travois. We gotta go to sleep. I mean, can't really do anything else but just sleep for the moment. We gotta sleep like all night. Okay. Sleep deprivation has fallen off. Let's go ahead and take a drink. Delicious water. We will warm up. All right. Is it me or is the pig looking even a little bit rosier than normal? You know what? I'm a little paranoid about that skin, so I'm just going to go grab it real quick. I know I'll forget it or something. All right, here we go. Pirate Man, what's up, buddy? All right, so there we go. Now, I know that we need to clean some of these organs. Oh, the fire went out. Crap. Oh. It's always something, isn't it? Oh, and I've still got these crazy wounds. I just remembered we've got fractures and I haven't touched these wounds yet. Oh no. Oh no. I don't have a splint. And we don't have any more bandages. I do have some needles. Alright, let's urinate. We kind of do need to deal with the, I know, I want to clean the stuff and worry about the animal, but I'm a little bit nervous about these. Look at all the icons on this. I mean, there's a little bit much going on here. And, I mean, the icons are similar, too. I mean, they're identical. This is a mess. This is a bit of a mess, but we're talking early access, so, I mean, look at this. Okay, well, whatever. We're going to leave it for now. Let's throw the heart in the bowl. Let's throw The meat no. We want the meat scraps. We'll just put the heart on the fire for right now. And frost leaf will help in what sense? I mean, to make like something out of it? I mean, like make tea out of it? Alright, let's cut a little bit up. Jesus, that's a lot of stuff. Man, I'm glad we killed this thing, but I just feel like I wish we could have done it in, I don't know, later time when I had enough stuff to actually, like, preserve all this. Look at the amount of food we just got. Jesus. Oh, yeah, most of this is probably going to rot, unfortunately. Screw it. Ah, my traps aren't set. I was going to put some pork in the traps. All right. Yeah, we really need to get at least a splint going, I think. I should have put fat on that, too. You know what? We're going to cook some more up right away. Okay, that's going in. Where's my knife? Is it on the ground? Okay. Oh, that cooked already? Cooked in 3 minutes? Okay. Let's take that out. Now I want to put the stone on the ground. Let me grab that. Warm that fat up. Okay. Yeah, no flour. I haven't found any acorns really. Okay, let's see here. It's another hour and 15 for that. Damn. Let's see if we can do some more cordage while we wait. Okay, so the fat should be done. Let's take that out. And, okay, that's the cold fat. Eat all that, boy. Yeah, he's very sick of red meat now, but hopefully our weight's going to go up. I don't know. All right, let's see here. That. Did I have the axe? Alright, splint's going on. I'm still nervous about these lacerations being open. So we're going to do this again. I know that the pig is... Oh, I've got a bunch of fiber. What the hell am I doing? I know the pig is going bad right now, but I'm going to try and get it, as much of it, preserved as possible. We don't even have a smoker either. So, like, it's going to go bad. It's going to freaking happen. I might as well focus on my health so that we don't die or something. Because, I mean, in this run, the bear is still super annoying, but we did get rid of the pig for now, at least, so I'm happy about that. Now, let's clean these. Okay, yeah, we really need some bandages, but now we will kind of turn towards the last, or towards processing the last of this pig. Now, Kat says the sausages... Did the blood go bad? No, okay, we've still got blood curds, so take that out, take it out. Take it out. Take it out. All right, beautiful. We got some blood curd. Let's cut up some more fat. Oh, I keep leaving my knife on the ground. Yeah, I definitely got plenty of fat now, don't I? Look how much fat this thing has. Jesus. All right, so now we'll want to clean our intestines. So let's bring up the river. This is nice because it's real quick. So there's 2 sausages. Kidneys. Do we need to clean the stomach? Yep. Okay. Beautiful. Now, let's make some more filling. Okay, there's 4 sausages. Let's grab some bowls and start cooking these babies up. I'm just going to throw these kidneys in there too. Yeah, we're sick of eating meat. I'm surprised he hasn't vomited yet. Eating pig hearts and stuff. Woo! We should probably go to sleep. Oh, I'm not researching anything. The water pouch is great. I'm looking for the gloves. Do I already know the gloves? Oh, yeah, I already know the gloves. I should make these. Actually, I really want to make those soon. So we'll put that up there. Oh, what are we researching right now? We'll just do this basket, maybe? Any other important stuff I should be looking at? I think the basket is okay. Oh, wait, did I get... Yeah, I did get the stove researched. Alright, let's keep focusing on making sausage here, because I've got... Where's my knife at? I'm always losing it. Oh, it's probably in here. Alright, so... Process some more fat. Some more meat scraps. Food's done. Take it out. Take it out. Look at that. Delicious sausages. All over the floor. Okay. Keep going. Keep going. Maybe I should brain tan this. No. Okay. So there's another bowl full of sausages. We're getting very sleepy. We're also shivering, so let's warm up. We're going to take that on out. All right, so we got a bunch of sausages now. And I mean, the pig is only 50% processed, too. There's so much, so much. Yeah, you know what I'm going to do, Kat? I think we'll brain tan. I think we'll brain tan and then just go to sleep. God. You better not touch me, you piece of garbage. Oh, that pig. It's got to be the fact that we've just got oodles of meat, laying around our campsite. What the hell? What do you expect? Like the bear's not going to come around here? God damn it, dude. Oh, I was actually in... Oh, I had a stealth. The bear didn't notice me. Damn it. Well, I wouldn't have really wanted to attack it, would I? Probably not. I mean, I guess I'll just... Oh, there it is! What are you doing following me, bear? It didn't notice me at all. Should I shove it? No, we'll escape. Stinking bear, bro. Alright, well, he's chased me back to my house. My current living place. Oh my god. Let's wash ourselves off. I'm going to freaking sleep, man. Screw this bear. I'm just going to sleep like it's a bad dream, people. Sausages are probably burnt to a crisp. Alright, get out. Go, go, go. There's... Oh, check my sausages. They're fine. We're still a bit tired of eating meat, so I can't even really eat anything that we have. Ay, ay, ay. Oh my gosh, guys. We have gotten ourselves to quite an impasse. Killing the boar was a bit of a mixed blessing, wasn't it? Man, oh man. But in the end, I think it was for the best. As long as we can heal up. Oh god, I gotta get some bandages on those things, but that's alright. We're only a few stages away from actually making that mud hut, which we're gonna attempt to do. I was hoping to get it done today, but yeah, that's not gonna happen. We did cross the 3 hour mark on the stream, so I think we'll end things here. But, of course, we'll be streaming it again next Sunday. We're going to be doing a card survival stream and, the RimWorld multiplayer next weekend. So make sure you guys check that out. Thank you all for coming by here and hanging out with me today. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the stream, and I hope I'll see you on the next one, too, everybody. Have a great day, folks.